All right, it's down to two teams. On my left, we have the baddest boss bitches on the beach, a big time. And on my right, the dark horses, the underdogs, the ones literally no one saw making it this far. The only. OG. Yeah, whatever. Final game is time here. Whoever wins this competition will go home with the Buddy Games Championship. Fuck it! Teams, pick your player.
All right, let's take this one. I would, but I don't want to take all of the money. Bob?
Gas up.
Okay. Oh. Dude, I tore my team playing football. I'm out to it.
Hell yeah, the queen bee's been eyeing me all day, buddy. I think I can steal the deal.
Oh, that's right. All right.
This is our guy. That's our guy.
Competitors, the rules of high noon are simple. You will start with your backs to one another. You will walk 5 paces. You will chug your beers. You will turn around and you will chuck those beer cans at one another. Whoever hits first, you win. Players, choose your weapons.
Hi.
Hi.
Good luck, honey.
I'm gonna go easy on you. Well, you remind me of my granddad, and it makes me sad.
Granddad? How old do you think I am?
I don't know, old. 40?
Are you okay? I don't know. Face look okay? It's not that bad. No, I think it's this.
Oh my god! Did she throw a grenade at you? What's happening?
Oh. I could fix that.
No. Trust me, I'm a trained professional.
Oh, yes.
I get a number? Oh, fucking biscuits and gravy. Oh, don't. Ow. Listen, I know you're gonna do like that.
A little bit.
Oh, there you are. You lost. But hey, I didn't think you'd make it past the first round. Pretty impressive for a bunch of old dicks.
You're older than we are, Marty.
Okay, boomer, don't flex.
Don't talk like that. You have great pubic hair.
I am sorry. I didn't tell you guys when it started the games, okay? But I never expected to see you again, ever. So what do you say? Can we call it even?
Yes, please.
So, where's that other friend of yours? Remember that goofy guy who was in love with my waitress? Service. Yeah. Oh, shit, man. I'm sorry to hear that. What brings you back here now?
We're gonna spread his ashes at the lake. Got spring break and it's a full-on shit show.
Oh, well, maybe not. So, what are you gonna do?
It's getting dark. I guess we'll find a place to stay and figure it out tomorrow.
Good luck with that. We're all booked up around here. I mean, it's spring break. Oh, we should probably have this. Celia. She left here about the same time this photo was taken. Cute girl, real sweet. Real country, though. But she quit after I banned you guys. But I'll tell you something. She was in love with your friend.
Wow. God, I remember you talked about her for years.
Yeah, it's not.
Where's she live now?
Well, last I heard, she moved to a small town not too far from here called Backwater.
Backwater towns called Backwater.
All right, well, thank you, Marty.
I appreciate it. No worries.
Fucking see.
Hey, good seeing you. Oh, Max.
Hey, how you doing? Hi, Dan. You okay? You look completely different.
Yeah, I had to change it up. I'm starting to get freaked out, man. Jack got hold of my phone number somehow. He keeps calling and calling and leaving these very threatening voicemails.
I can hear the Tommy in the background, twirling his mustache and polishing his fucking gun. Hey, he's just playing mind games. Block that shit, bro. Yeah, if he already has my number, who's to say he hasn't figured out where I live too, Doc?
Listen to Doc. Stay calm. Don't engage. Just trying to get information out of you.
Yeah, you're probably right. I just wish I had smacked him in the balls. By the way, Jack, all the rest of it.
Who's that?
Who's who?
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Oh, that's what. He's my new love.
What?
Nothing. I don't know. You guys just kind of look alike. Yeah, Doc, my life is in danger. I had to go incognito. Luckily, Whitley owns a salon, and he used himself as a template. Hey, Wonder Buns, come here for a sec. Wonder Buns.
I think we look like all. Which means we did a fantastic job. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like when a person gets a dog and then they start to look alike. It's like that, except two gay guys.
Loud and proud. Donate us because we're beautiful.
No, that's not my behavior. No, I love it. You can literally go fuck yourself.
Wow. Your friends seem nice.
Thanks a lot. Guess I won't be getting any out tonight.
Hey, fellas, time to wrap your shit up.
About 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, check this out. Celia. One Durfee never stopped talking about.
Celia. Oh my God. Yes.
You think maybe she'd want to come with us to Scatter's ashes?
I'm loving the sound of that. It's so romantic.
That's a solid idea. I think she'd want to know.
I think she'd find Celia for Durfee.
Oh, I miss you guys. I wish I was there with you. But don't worry about me. I'll be safe. Here with Whitley. In the swing.
All right, buddy, we'll keep you posted.
Okay, bye. Yeah,
Where the fuck are we gonna sleep today?
You're quite the gladiator, Godfather.
Sorry, do I know you?
I go by Phoenix. I watched you compete and I came away quite impressed.
Thank you.
I'd say you and your friends look lost, but I know there's no such thing.
Can I help you with something?
My apologies if you find my gaze intimidating. I believe the surest way to really know someone is to look unflinchingly at them.
Did you lose your station?
I welcome you and your friends to a party this evening.
Oh.
It's the full moon. My friends and I will honor the moon queen with a buccaneer.
Fucking alien.
Yeah, that sounds nice, but I think we're good.
Be that as it may, I sense the world has brought you and I here tonight for a reason. Who am I to reject fate? Come to the party. And if you need a place to sleep, that can be arranged. When the moon is high, find us on the far side of the lake.
Yeah, jeez. You've never seen it.
Well, weird, man. God. Yeah, but she did offer us a place to sleep tonight. Pretty fucking hot, too, man. I just caught a semi.
She said party, and we're all fucking here. We should just go. Where the fuck is this party? We're on the other side of the lake.
I don't know, man. I'm just killing my boss. We're gonna die. Yeah. She offered us a place to sleep. We got no other option.
Yeah, we see you, Bob.
I mean, get back in your helicopter and go to Fuck Island or whatever.
Yeah, just show up in a helicopter in the middle of the night unannounced. People fucking love that, man. That's a great idea. Yeah, you know, sure, you idiots. Do that? Not very far. Could be any kind of party. Tupperware party, fucking underwear party, a coffee party.
No idea.
Falcon? You guys saw a girl named Falcon?
Tonight we welcome new travelers. This is Bob Father.
Hey, this is,
And as with the Western formalities, names are anchors. They will learn their real names shortly. The moon decides. She calls you. Beef Jenny. And you. Swollen. And you, broken man. We reject society here. We are dedicated to anti-consumerism and self-expression. And we really like to party our asses off. This is head wound. She will help you find your journey. Enjoy. I have others to attend to. Our paths will cross again.
look. You should probably get that look. Yeah,
Have we met before?
No.
You sure? I can taste your pheromones.
Hey, can you buy me a drink? I'll try your box for a week.
2 at once. My box is singing.
Oh,
Are you sure we never met? Okay. So, what will your journey be?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
No.
Hey, Doc. What the fuck are you doing over there?
It's a talking place like shit, but fucking hungry, man.
Those are magic mushrooms.
Shut the fuck up. Don't fucking tell me that. I just ate 10 of these things. You're tripping all about, dude. I'm gonna be so high. You've been high for like a week. Well, come on, you gotta trip on.
No, I'm not.
Don't make me trip along, man. There, come on, please.
Maybe one.
One, that's a 10 of them.
I'm not gonna let you trip along. Also, I think they're eating want this.
Yes, don't feed with one.
Yeah.
Shelly, come
I'm
on.
not taking any fucking mushrooms. I'll eat these pink things, though.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, maybe it's only not old now. Oh, those are good. What do you recommend? What goes good with the pink?
Put your hand on things and whatever sticks.
Oh, maybe it's better.
Way too many bees to it.
You did what? Oh. Well, this feels nice. Hey, man. Whoa. What's up, dude? What do you got there?
It's nothing.
I'm cool, man. I did acid fakes.
Hey, look, old man Winter, you can't handle this.
I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I can't fucking handle it?
No.
My wife blew my balls off with a paint gun. Gimme. Oh, shit, there's a frog.
This is holiness. Toad raw. Just one tap of the tongue. It's the most powerful hallucinogen in the whole Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, you licked that fucking frog?
Toad.
Gimme.
I can't be responsible, man.
Give me the frog.
Some people never come back from this trend.
Oh, yeah?
Just one tap is enough to dissolve all consciousness. What are you doing, man? That's an abomination. Yo, give me that back, man. Do you have any idea what you just did? No, dude. Oh, give me that back. Give me that.
I'll eat that fucking frog, bro.
Who are you, man?
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Whatever, man. Let's get out of here. Puff nut. Butterscotch. This guy's about to go fucking nuts, man.
You know, ladies, I perform amphibious. Who wants to pop? I do have to poop, though.
What is this, some kind of a staring part?
The most intense eye-gazing session I've ever encountered.
Eye gazing.
Not just the eyes, the soul. I can steer that life. You are so scorched.
I'm sorry, but there's not enough drugs in the world to make this interesting.
Look,
This is good.
deep. Deep.
You are good.
Hey, what's up, man? Do you have tequila or vodka?
Hi. No, neither of those. What I do have are supplies.
I want a cocktail, not a cream.
This is just, it's fun. Let's do it.
Yeah, so it's jerking off, but I don't do that in front of strangers. You have whiskey?
Just hear me out. I think we as a society, I think we fail to satisfy our inner child.
You have a cran-flavored vodka?
I think we both know that's not a thing.
Oh, who's that? Is that a good boy?
Oh, that's a good boy. Would you not refer to them that way?
You mean them? I'm talking to the dog.
It's just that you're using heteronormative cisgendered pronouns, and we don't love that. It's offensive.
No idea what you just said.
You're assuming the dog's a male.
I'm not assuming, I'm just staring at his nuts right now.
I think you're suffering from some pretty severe toxic masculinity, okay? I find it triggering. I'm regressing, so can you get the fuck out of my room, Dad?
Okay.
Now do you see the answer?
Where are we?
Where we belong.
I feel so peaceful.
Doc, let us consummate. Consummate. Smells like cheese.
Wow. What a night.
Very humbling indeed.
Some stars are amazing. I don't think I've ever seen anything so bright.
I agree, but
What?
I don't want to offend you, as you're clearly trying to form a connection here. But I'd be remiss not to point out your use of the Northern Hemisphere specific seasonal language.
Okay, you lost me.
Just a tiny inclusive language thing.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
Well, instead of summer, I like to say August, or even third quarter, because although it might be that warm season for me, it's not that warm season for everybody else.
We're all in the same hemisphere here.
Sure, but it's winter in New Zealand.
But we're not in New Zealand. Is anybody here in New Zealand?
I'm just trying to spread respect and understanding. Is that a problem?
No. No. I was just admiring the third quarter stars.
I appreciate your openness.
Father, just the man I was looking for. Come, there's something I want to show you.
Enjoy the evening.
I knew upon first seeing you that you were just the sort of man I had been avoiding to make my life quite some time.
And what kind of that?
Let's just say of a time.
Ah,
Old-fashioned, macho man, maybe, okay, now.
okay.
Most younger men, even the jocks, are more evolved, emotionally available and sensitive these days. You catch them crying over cat food commercials.
So what are you trying to say? You're an older man?
No. I have a thing for competition. Years of toxic relationships have led to much introspection and soul sculpting to reach the heightened form you see before you now. I shed that former skin like a snake sheds his skin.
So where are we going?
And yet I can't help myself. Seeing you and your comrades ignited a dormant creature in me. Yes, I feel the burning desire to compete. And it burns, Father. It burns. The young reject competition, but I know now that it is the great equalizer. It drives us to oneness. One can be both mindful and still strive for victory, yes?
I hadn't really thought about it. There you are. Can we leave? These people suck.
Come! It's very excellent.
This is gonna be fun, isn't it, buddy? No, it's not. I'm only here because I don't want to hang out with the Walking Dead.
Ready, set, go!
What?
You gonna cry about father? No. You gonna cry?
No.
Show me you're gonna cry about father.
My what?
You're gonna cry? Yes, let her shine! Let her shine! See yourself on the other side! Come on, go, father, keep up! Keep up! Keep up!
What am I wearing? Did you change my clothes last night?
No, I didn't. I didn't know how we got.
I have no idea where we are. This is so weird.
Would you please put that thing away?
What? Oh, well, this is what happens to men in the morning. Yeah, they get erect. Is your pussy hard?
Just get rid of it, please.
Like a dick magician? Is that what you're saying? Just disappear?
Make something gross. I don't know.
Whatever. Okay, fine. I can do that.
Oh my God! How did you just do that?
You said, think of something gross. So I thought of Shelley naked. It decreases boners and induces vomiting.
I'm gonna remember that. I don't know when I'm gonna need it, but.
Welcome, visitors. Breakfast is now being served. Please make your way to the great room where your host is awaiting your arrival.
I remember that good lady from last night. Go say something.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey. So what was your name again?
Phoenix, not weird lady.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. We got fucked up last night.
Obliterated.
Yes, we found a higher plane last night. Such madness happens on the full moon, but I trust you slept well.
Yeah, I felt better. So this is your place?
Xanadu, my home, the fruits of my labor.
Yeah, it's cool. Why does the house talk?
That's Karen. It stands for Kind, Automated, Righteous, Emotional Neurobot. She runs my household.
So what is it that you do?
Dude. I guess you could say I simply exist in this human vessel to spread my love and knowledge, to lift up other souls and guide them towards enlightenment.
So that paid for this?
Also, I created an app that translates dog barks into emojis. While I don't subscribe to paper currency, I will admit it was a necessary sacrifice of my talents to provide this sanctuary. Plus, I really love jet skis. Gotta have money for that. Yeah. Oh, perfect. We prepared some morning cordials I think will be to your liking.
Bloody Mary, yes, please. This will help make this place less weird. No thanks. God bless vodka.
Don't thank God, thank Karen. She scanned your bodies during your slumber, so she knows just what you like.
Is that why I had a boner?
What do you mean she scanned their bodies? Where are Shelley and Doc? We really should probably get going.
Yeah.
Who?
Shelley and Doc. Swollen ticking beef chimney.
The fake doctor and the guy that looks like Gargamel.
I assure you, everyone who is meant to be here is here. Now, please, help yourselves and drink up. It will help you, I promise. I will leave you to prepare for the morning commitment. I will see you there.
See you there.
Morning commitment. You know what? Doc, Shelley, time to get up. We got breakfast, buddy. Doc, Shelley, let's go. We got Bloody Mary. Let's go.
Hello, Bob. Just a reminder that breakfast service will end promptly at 10 a.m. It is now 9:50 a.m. Please find your way to the great room while supplies last. There will be no other meals until then.
I didn't find him. Honestly, this place is creeping me out. I'm gonna go outside and try to call him.
That's a good idea, Gary. I've had 3 Bloody Marys. And they're pure magic. They are powerful.
Okay, really good.
Easy. I think we probably shouldn't split up. Come with me.
Okay.
Why not leave it? Let's go.
There's a chicken in my bed. Did you do that?
if he's the devil and sign me up for hell, you know what I mean?
Where's Bob? Where's Bender? What the fuck are you?
Remember, you're at the panty hamster. We like to think that there is so full of charm with modern conveniences. But sit down now and get your plate. You earned it.
Hell yeah. Please tell me. Oh, you don't know? Shit. How did you draw? I think it was the bigger the fruit, the sweeter the sweetness. No, you were all smiles.
There you go, big guy. Maybe you're not hungry. See? I don't like to kiss the bookie that much. Like I was having a friend here. Pass man down there.
Eat your eggs, man. They're gonna get cold and slimy. Oh, no, I don't want to eat. Come on. How is this a high-tech house? Have no service. Hey, come on. You okay?
Amazing.
Just in time for opening. I knew you'd find your own way.
Yeah, we're actually looking for our friends. Maybe you can give us a drive into town. In the right direction.
Soon my answer wires. Everything comes in time, but right now is the time to evolve.
I don't want to evolve. I want to go home. The doctor's already telling me I should just go. Finished already. It is. Come on, get. Take it easy, buddy. Did you even call Bob and see if he could come get us? I called both of them. Went straight to voice. I think. You okay?
Yeah.
Zane. What is Zane?
You want somebody?
Nothing. But he's gonna love this story.
Really?
Oh, God. What happened to your nose? Are you guys okay? I've been worried sick about you.
No.
No, I haven't. Calling it just your voicemail. Ryan? Open up your door. Oh my God. Don't make me know. I think you guys can kill me. He just wants his brother back. Just be quiet. He won't know you're there. Oh, God, that's all. Cover yourself in clothes or something. I can't believe I'm back in a fucking closet. What just happened? We need to get out of here. Let's go.
You all right?
We have to call the cops.
Yeah.
We can't call the cops.
Yeah.
Call the cops. What if they kidnap Zane? Jack's not really gonna hurt him. His uncle shot at us with live bullet stuff. Fucking hurt him, I swear to God. This place is disgusting. Can we leave, please? I guess to taste it. Ugh.
Greetings, friends. Oh my God. Another beautiful day in paradise, is it not?
Not your friend. Yo, mustache.
Hey, Frankie, why'd you grow your hair out? You look like Bebop's mom.
We have new friends with us today. Greet them.
Hey.
It's time for us to be mindful of each other.
Bob, what's going on?
Bob.
This is our daily reminder to be mindful. To be mindful of breath. To be mindful of song. To be mindful of tears. To be mindful of history and herstory and theystory.
What the hell we find, sir?
Wonder what the hell happened to Bender and Bob?
Am I still tripping, or does that look like a giant marshmallow to you? Still no answer.
What do you think of the name Henrietta? Look at this chicken. Oh, I love her. She's so awesome.
I think my grandfather was a farmer, and he said never name your food. Oh shit! Hey, check it out. Backwater. 10 miles. Isn't that where Celia lives?
You think the guys went there without?
Bob's got Durfee, and they don't know where we are. So hold on. Zane! Hey, Zane! Hey!
Oh, fuck, it was so awful. Jack and Uncle Tommy came in and they grabbed me and took me to my salon and they imprisoned me in one of my own beds.
Oh, I trust you.
Damn, it's twisted.
I know. They wouldn't let me go until I told them where you were. And I held out as long as I could, I swear. Then I could feel my skin melting.
No.
And I heard Uncle Tommy say, I'm gonna come in there and eat you, boy.
You might have.
I had to give him something. So I told him you were at Fort Marty.
Well, did you get hold of Bob and Bender yet?
No.
I hope those guys are okay.
Bye.
Like, hey,
All right, we gotta find these guys. We gotta help these guys. Backwater.
Steal some mama.
And let us be mindful of the experience of those from Swaziland and those from Nauru and Gibraltar. This self-care is important, is it not? Now let's have some fun. Education and self-care too, is it not? Father, in you and broken man, I see worthy opponents. Do you accept this moment?
No, we gotta go. We got some friends and this woman and it's kind of a long story, but yeah, we gotta go.
You see, we can't let them leave this door.
What?
You will be a better man when this is all over.
Oh, gosh.
It's just some wholly organic barbiturates from the bark of a tree found in the Brazilian rainforest. Think of it as nature's truth serum. You see, I've made it my mission now to educate those the world is left behind. You like being soft guarded?
Yes.
Welcome to the ultimate game.
What game?
The one you're already playing.
Dude. Do I look like a huge rash on my back? It's fucking killing me. What? What did you get a giant fucking backpack? You seriously? Are you serious? It's good. Are you? It's like a dragon or something. It's just surfing. What's that? I don't know. This is my friend. Is it terrible? Just be honest. No, dude, you fucking just good on me, man. Yeah. Look, you got the bullet. Quick face before you could have something really ugly. That's a sweet cat, bro. It is. Nah, you gotta get one. All the guys, you gotta get one. You gotta get Bob and Bender and things. Everybody's gonna get one. My back. Hey, I'm looking for someone. I hear you're the man to ask. Oh, yeah. Oh. Let's go. Come on, you delicious fucking thing. I don't have to carry you. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Mike.
Shouting. You don't get the fuck with me.
What? No! You're tripping. We're both pirates.
No,
Damn it! You two out? Hey, the two of them. They're possible. Just focus. I've used the bathroom. I've got diarrhea. I'm gonna go now. You open the door? I'll go right here. I'm gonna go potty. Fucking do it! You want it out! He will go right here. He'll go right here.
You have 30 minutes.
You know anything about keepers?
No.
You fucking uncarded? Nobody covered. You can't say that word anymore.
I know. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean it. I was born in 1976.
Wouldn't look for anything. Anything?
Trigger warning. Think before you speak.
I never do that.
Trigger, what? Trigger, what? Drunk as a baby?
Looking for. Oh, shut your door. We'll shoot our way out. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, we did it. We did it. You did it, Bob. Hold on. Oh, shit. How old are you? You can find another gun?
Bob. Let me do this one. Let me do it. Here.
That was ugly, really. Okay.
Another room. All right. Wait, no, you go first.
Dude, we're gonna need to take
Fuck, I'm so hungry.
hold the crushed sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What? Anything sandwich? No particular chicken?
No. Get that out of your head. Never, ever would I ever even think about doing it. I'm big about it.
Brandon?
This is your final challenge, Rogue Warriors. Please, sit.
We got this. This is it, Bob. This is where we died. A fucking escape room. Oh, we're not gonna die, buddy. Not today. Not here. Oh.
It's time to wake up. Things that were funny before are now problematic. Now we know that real life.
The hell does that mean?
I'm sorry.
Let's just see if you can evolve. You each get one turn to answer correctly. We'll start with you, Bob. What is wrong with this image?
Clearly a man from the Women's League, so that's why I'm tertiary.
Oh, shit. Ouch. You all right? Oh.
Okay, Broken Man, your turn.
That guy's dick is about to fall out of his shorts, and nobody wants to see that. That's gross.
Right.
Did I win?
Oh, yeah.
You okay?
The correct answer is that the outfit these female athletes are forced to wear over-sexualized them.
What's wrong with this photo?
Next, which photo accurately depicts feminism?
Number 2. Embracing her feminine form.
You all right? It's the first one, right? The tip of the body hair turns her armpits into vaginas to give her more powers as a woman.
No. Yeah, you kind of deserve that one.
Wrong. We have both examples of what feminism can look like.
So we were both right.
No, both wrong. Next one. What is wrong with this image?
Gender reveal parties are bad for the environment. Turtles and baby seals and shit will eat that. And also, you shouldn't brag about having kids online because some people can't have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, all right, here it is. We're getting out of here. The parents, they shouldn't decide their boy or girlness or whatever it's gender ration or whatever. The kids should decide their own gender.
What?
Actually, that was right, my guy.
Yeah, I know I was right. You don't cancel me, I cancel you. Again. I'm not afraid of you.
That was amazing. So, are we done?
off the straps. We won. Let us go.
You didn't.
What we did was beat the cross, we beat the game. We went
You simply won. You learned, didn't you?
yeah, sure, whatever. Let it go.
You see, I've always had incredible faith in men. No matter how evolved I've become, no matter how peaceful the community I built was, I couldn't help but be attracted to men who were less than perfect, less than empathetic, less than woke. Men like you, Bob. I was that I could change them, as I have changed. Reborn like the phoenix. Have I changed you, Bob?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm the one that has the issues here, but yeah, I have,
I've changed. I'm way different. Can we go?
Yeah. You like to play games, isn't that right, Bob Bob?
Yeah.
Oh.
Up until this point, we've played children's games. It's now time to play something real. Something that sticks.
What is that supposed to be?
Russian
Oh my God! Holy
roulette.
shit!
A game originating with the forest.
Fucking God.
It was a game intended as the ultimate test of bravery.
Oh my God!
Oh, let's find out, shall we?
No! Don't do it!
Do it.
Don't do it!
Do it.
Don't do it! No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Look, Bobby, you and I can have a life together.
I don't even know you.
Oh, but you do. The Japanese samurai lived life by the Bushido, the way of the warrior, which taught one the way of dying and living as though one was already dead.
You think I won't do it? Huh?
Bob, what are you doing?
I'm not afraid of you. Want me to do it? Come out of here. What's the best way to do this?
Bob, let's go down.
Is it there? Is it right in there?
Bobby, what the fuck are you doing?
You think I won't do it? You think I won't do it? Of course I'm not gonna do it.
Who's your friend? Go now.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
My blows.
Come on. We can find those guys and get the CVS. Let's go.
Can't believe I'm doing it. It's the hardest thing I ever had to eat. I would never eat that. Jelly might, but I would never.
Yeah.
You know, I thought eating skunk would be disgusting. Turns out I'm right. This is fucking gross.
Tastes like ass.
Oh, I think that's the scent sack. Oh.
You know a woman named Celia? You know her last name?
Where she lives?
Over there? Come on. All right, thank you.
Fire me, Rose.
Go, hit trucks.
Yo! Oh my God! Hey! Yes!
We ate some bad skunk. He's shitting his brains out. Chili! Oh, God. Celia.
Hey.
Been a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you have no idea how happy we are to see you.
Where's Turkey?
Can we come in for a minute?
Of course. But forewarning, it really smells in here.
We talked about you for years. And we all felt that it was right that we track you down and let you know what happened.
I loved him. I often thought about trying to find him, but I didn't know he felt the same way. Didn't know where to start. I didn't even know his full name.
Murphy John Durfee Jr.
His name was Murphy Durfee?
Yeah.
So let's go, bud. Wrap it up. Gross.
All I know is after our summer together, my life changed forever. I should tell you that.
Damn, let's go.
Jeffy's brother.
All right, assholes, get out here and give me my brother.
Jack, hold on. What's that?
Look, I don't know what you're doing in this shit town, and I don't care. I tracked you fuckheads down, and I'm done. I'm done. Give me the ear.
Jack, we cared about you.
Look, dirty.
He's
Here's what
Shut
the fuck up, guys, and give me the ear.
Mama, is everything okay here? Yeah. It's okay, Jennifer. These are friends. They need your father.
What?
What do you mean, new one? I'm so sorry, my love. They actually tracked us down here and gave us some very sad news about your father.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
Jack, he described you so clearly. I remember it even now, the intensity, the protectiveness. He said you were a very good brother.
Really?
I made up that last part. You know, I only spent a very short time with Durfee, but it was full of so much passion and love, and I will always be so grateful for his giving me such a wonderful daughter. And I'm grateful to his friends for coming.
You look just like it. She looks just like it.
He was the best of us.
You know, I think he should stay with you. And then when the time's right, maybe we could spread his ashes together. I think he'd like that.
Thank you,
What now? You got mad, you wouldn't hold. Oh. How was the movie? Why you saying that? Oh, then you no, you just right by the TV connection. Like, did I go to TV? Here you go. There's the TV. Here you go. I'm looking like this. I turned it down that way. Trey, did the TV be that?
Depends.
Huh?
Only at night.
He said only at night. Whatever. So y'all leaving? Ian? Is he up now? That's off there. Huh? You wrong. Hmm? Hmm? Shit. Deuce. Which one, buddy? Huh? You missing the who?
Believe it. Just can't believe it.
Hmm? What you doing, buddy? Boy, get your diaper changed. You won't be stinking. Stinky. Oh, how fine. There's something to work, kiddo. I mean, something to watch.
Yes, he already booked the place with.
I should watch this shit.
You need to go. Go get him ready. So, my plan is to create this cluster of live-work lots all along the perimeter. And also, I'm planning this neighborhoody kind of dining and retail area in the central square. You know, I even had this thought that maybe you, Denise, and Haley could have a second location for your store.
Really? Because Denise keeps talking about wanting to open up another branch.
Well, it'd be great. Yeah, look, the land is a little pricey, so I couldn't develop it right away. But once I sell the Brigno estate, I figured out I could at least put a down payment on it, still have enough money left over for the reception in Santa Barbara.
What are you talking about? What reception?
Zoe, I know it's only been 8 months. I am so madly, insanely, ridiculously in love. You there, Amy?
Yes. It just happened 2 minutes ago. Haley came home and said, no, I can't.
I'm looking for a sell, but not yet. Not yet. I want this to come down, and then we'll find a way to sell this. Otherwise, I will wait for a breakout up. I will give it some time. This is a great buy opportunity, but I'm not taking this. I'm not taking it because already they got the target. Because the question, who has control? What is the target? Buyers has control. They already hit the target. So this is why we ask this question. We already know the target is there. They hit the target. So maybe we'll try another chance, but I'm not counting on that.
Very good. Mohammed, what was that price? Above, buy above, short below. What was that price you were saying in
60,
the ES?
yeah. In the ES, it is actually a range. It's a level. It's not only a price. So we're talking about from 60, the high 60,073 down to 6060. So this region, let's draw it here. Yeah, let's draw it here from 6073 and 6060. So this will be a battlefield. Buyers need to break this with volume in order to believe they have what they got to make stronger breakouts. Otherwise, you can see the big picture here. This is still down move, up, high. Now this is the strongest up we ever seen, but they still have to break this high in order to say that we are in uptrend. We're still in some bearish move.
Right.
Still, I cannot take this as a bullish market.
Okay. Well, how about we'll stay patient? 60-60 to 60-73. See how it plays out. Hogue, my man, great job on opening call. We're about 4 minutes into this opening range. How are you breaking it down in the ES and the NASDAQ? It looks like you kind of went both ways. What are you seeing, Hogue?
Well, the opening range is the dead ass low so far in both. It did break to the upside, but we're just falling right back into the opening range. The S&Ps were right at a kind of a major trend line. If you were during opening call, that trend line is coming in right here at 68.59. So it's kind of magnetic towards that. It seems to be waiting for new information. Opening range remains the dead ass low. Mo, I think you were just talking about looking for possible longs, and I kind of agree with that. Is that as long as that holds, we do have a little bit of a, we are opening above the range from yesterday, that very low, low volume, shortened session. I'm going to go back to let's go to the 30-minute chart on this.
we do have a potential island bottom in the Nasdaq and the S&Ps. The range from Wednesday gapped lower. Regular trading hour range was below that, and regular trading hour range has now opened back above that gap. So that leaves an island bottom on the regular trading hour chart. Let's look at this.
Cool.
So there it is. There's Wednesday's range, the gap to yesterday's range, and now the gap higher. Last time we saw that in gold, it was a pretty good reversal pattern. Is this a good reversal pattern in the equities now?
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Buyers coming.
Got it.
Yes, feel it. No, good stuff. Buyers coming in here in the Nasdaq. S&P's lagging a little bit, but looks like the Nasdaq wants to lead the way higher. Trading above 22,100, 104 trades. 111 is the just recent high. Closing in on 111s and new highs. 22,113. Let's see if the ES wants to follow. About 6 points off the highs in the ES, but Nasdaq definitely leading the way higher. Nothing really on the tilt. 60%, 66% long the Nasdaq as we got the buyers in the house. You heard Hogan, Muhammad talking about levels, prices. Well, where can you get those? Boom. Into the top of the chat. Top step daily levels. Those are refreshed and updated before every New York Open. Click on that link. Have a little real estate on the screen for that. If you don't, do you one better. Indicators tab. Top of Top Step X. Type in Top Step daily levels. Boom. Have them slapped, overlaid right on top of your charts. Muhammad.
I'm looking to have a sell limit at 66. Looking to have a sell at 60. This is a cheap short that I'm looking to have with only stop at 75. 66 to 75. I will go short. Yeah, I will go 2 in this one because this is counter trend. So I will go 2.
Okay. 6 Jack. Any prices you're looking at?
Yeah.
Downside 6,000s.
Right now.
Yeah.
We're right at the SPX 6,000 level right now, which has been sticky. I'm zoomed out right now. Take a look at just how strong that resistance that we checked yesterday, 59.80 thereabouts. 3 very abrupt turnarounds at those levels, but we also took out some of the 60.35, 6,000. Now I'm kind of being patient. Still bullish. Would be interested perhaps in a pullback.
It is.
Okay, a little bit buying coming in here. What do we have on the schedule? On the schedule for today, we had Philly Fed in the rearview mirror. We got Eurozone consumer confidence coming up at the top of the hour, as well as U.S. leading index change month over month. Who cares about that one? Then the president is receiving a national security meeting at 10 p.m. Central, about 90 minutes. And of course, high noon Central time, we got Baker Hughes rig count. Weekend is right around the corner.
Baker Hughes, baby.
Hell yeah. Mohammed's working 66s. Almost there. Trade 60, 65. 67.
67. I'm 67 just to make the risk, better.
Sir. 60, 67. Let's trade 60, 65. Gold. Just seeing some buying. Bottomed out at 33.56 about 20 minutes ago or so, and we are up 22 bucks in gold since then, trading 33.79s. Go first here.
They touch 66.
Yes, it did, Mo. You get these 67s, stop at 75, correct?
Yeah, this is why I make it 67 just to be able to afford that risk. I'm in now.
Yes, sir.
I stop at 74, 75.
All right, short 2 NQ. Or sorry, ES. Sorry, ES. Sir. Right. I've heard a lot to the upside. I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot of that today in the ES ladder as June contract expires today.
Andre, does it feel weird this morning not to have a camera following you around?
There's one looking at me right now, Jack. There's a camera staring at me in the face.
We're still on camera.
Yes, it was quite the experience this week. Yes. How about you, Jack? It takes some getting used to. Definitely takes some getting used to.
It does take some getting used to. So I was talking to somebody the other night. That was the first time I've met Jay and Dakota in person. And immediately upon walking in, there's just a camera like follow me around, being like, "Act natural, hang out." It was a little bit off.
Yeah. Baron and I totally fumbled the first handshake. We're gonna go bro hug, we're gonna go handshake hug, and I completely butchered that thing. So stay tuned and see if that makes the blooper reel. But yes, it was took some getting used to. They were absolutely fantastic. We'll have to ask them. They might be jumping on today. We'll see if we can get that. See if they got any energy for that. Are heading home after a whirlwind week, and it was quite the experience. I'd love to hear from them what they thought about it. But they're awesome. Everyone had a good time. People that came out on Wednesday see us for the meetup. It's going to be a lot of response. Got a lot of questions. What are you guys going to do this again? When are we going to do this again? Well, I already assure you that conversation is being had. There will be an again. Let's put it that way. I'll be in Chicago though, in a city near you. Stay tuned. But yes, we will find out. You guys are awesome, everyone. Yes, Corey SPP. I completely butchered the handshake. How come he's so damn tall too? I'm like, what am I gonna do? Anyways, Mohammed, 60-67 short. 60-69.
Yeah.
What's up, George?
I mean,
I butchered a lot of handshakes.
Like
You don't know.
Yeah.
You know? You're just meeting them and hey.
You heard Hogue
Yes, sir.
You heard Hogue and Jack. A little bullish today. We had those Waller comments. As early as July. As early as July. So when would that July meeting take place? Ooh, glad you asked. That would be, I believe it's July. It would be July 30th. July 30th will be the next FOMC. Looking at Fed Watch for now, 85% probability of still a pause, but that has come down in about a 15% probability of a 25-point rate cut. 6 weeks ago, a lot of data. Of course, we got July 9th, the quote-unquote deadline for trade deals. We'll see how that happens. Yeah, real quick, upper left-hand corner of the screen, hashtag fast markets, hashtag power. Hit us up at Top Step TV on the X. Let's see some pictures. For those that came out on Wednesday, hit us up at Top Step TV on the X with some pictures from Wednesday. You know, some of your favorite traders. Let's see some cool trader station setups. Let's see what you guys are doing for the weekend. Oh, drinking lemon
some
drops,
likes.
Life DJ. And some likes. Tell them, Mohammed. Click like, click follow, click subscribe.
Just
Some of the
subscribe.
meetups.
Just 300.
Yeah.
It's not fueling anyone.
Someone was busting my ass on Wednesday saying, you say click the like button or click the follow button. There is no follow button on YouTube. You are correct. There is no follow button on YouTube, but you get the gist of it. So thank you for calling that out. But yes, please click like, subscribe, and notify upper right-hand corner.
Share us on
swipe
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Swipe up.
Swipe up, swipe right, swipe left. It was a lot of fun, though. Yes.
Yeah, I'm considering exiting this trade.
All right.
I will exit this trade. This is not moving. Still the momentum. I don't see anything from sellers. I mean, the buying. There is an acceptance in this level, which I don't want to see. This should be a rejection of this pricing. So I will exit and see and wait for the momentum to come.
Wait for the momentum to the downside.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. So I'm out.
So you scratched it?
I scratched it, yeah.
Okay.
There's a small profit there, wasn't there?
Yeah, $80 or something, yeah.
Okay. Oh, good job.
The market is not doing what I expect. I expect a rejection of this area, but I see the buyers are continue going. It look like they are looking for something, which is my stop. So I'm not giving them that. I'm not giving them that.
Look at that, Mohammed. Look at that. Just tapped on some new highs there. Well, about to.
Pull back.
Nice.
Almost
Yeah,
to
pull
the
back,
SPX
Jack.
6,000 and then pushing the new highs again. I feel like I'm saying that every day.
Yep.
Long.
60, 80 half in the S&Ps is a kind of an important level.
80 hook
was resistant this week so far.
Okay.
I can show you.
60, 80
so
half last trade.
This is the 30-minute chart. This was the afternoon pullback low on Monday. Tuesday put in the high. Wednesday couldn't get to it. Whoa, eight. Whoa, whoa, eight. Whoa. There we go. Close enough. Now we've got our island bottom. So if we break out above that, weekly kickoff high is next. And we've got this trend line. that
60, 80
comes
half.
across right about there. There's only two, but a little bit of a potential Dorito coming back into this. We got high B high 60, 72 quarter. We got a little bit of
See
barriers to get to continuation to the upside.
Oh, selling here.
Yeah, we
little one,
are. But
little guy.
Yeah, I think there is a profit taking is happening somewhere.
Is that what you're seeing, Mo? Because that was interesting. The sellers did come in, buyers stepped right back in.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, as I said,
tug of war going on right
we
now.
expect. This is an area of interest for buyers to take some profit. So they would take some profit. I mean, I expected the buyers could join them to push this price down, but they didn't. So I need to see that momentum, then I will jump to short. Otherwise, buying pullback could be the play today, especially it's coming after day off.
Yes.
Opening ranges remain the dead ass low. I'm looking for longs.
Oh, Hogue, I see that. I see what you're saying there, Hogue. 60-63 last trade. ES, about an 8-point pullback in the ES. NASDAQ, 35-point pullback. 22,100 right now last trade. Just touched 22,130. See if it's a pullback. Gold's still pushing here. New highs, gold, 33.83. Jack, how deep of a pullback would you be looking for?
Let's remind ourselves, you are a profitable trader.
Thank you,
Calm
Mohammed.
down. Don't rush on it. If you lost a trade, fine. If you miss a trade, fine. If you get your stop loss, fine. Say settle down. You're not the only one in the market. Calm down. It's not all about you.
Exactly.
I couldn't say it better myself, Mo. It's not all about you. I love it, man. Look at that smile. What's that jersey you're wearing, Mohammed? I just saw. What's that shirt you're wearing? What is this? Oh,
You don't know
rep
this?
it. I know what it is.
This
Tell
is
the
the
people what it is.
I don't. What is it?
What is it? What is it, Mohammed?
Against Real Madrid.
Yes, it is. Good stuff. Mohammed bringing the love for Real Madrid. I think someone in the chat noticed it as well. Look at Mohammed beaming ear to ear. Madrid, a la Madrid. Love it, Mohammed.
I'm in a football mode actually these days. Wednesday I didn't trade. Actually, I take only one trade. Wednesday was off. I think Thursday was off. Today, I'm coming back excited with the Hilal, waiting for the next game. We did fantastic match against the best team ever in history, Real Madrid, and that was everything is talking about in the US, in the world. And I'm so excited. I'm waiting for next Sunday.
What's next Sunday, Mohammed? What starts next Sunday?
The next match against Salzburg from Austria.
Yes.
So.
Okay, we got the turned over a little bit here in the Nasdaq. 22,080, about 50 points off the recent highs. Nasdaq down about 11 points off the highs. Mohammed, I was thinking about how he's short from 67. Got out. It's okay. It's all right. We'll see. Mohammed, you're a profitable trader. We are all profitable traders. Let's see where they want to take this thing. Ooh, someone hit the sell button. And got a European number at the top of the hour.
Yeah, on a day like today, I think ultimately this area could be pretty magnetic around the 6,000 SPX. It's a weird day. You don't get too many of these where you have the markets closed and then just one solitary day with options expirations on it. It's really only like the 4th of July can do that sometimes.
I was just thinking that, Jack.
It's rare.
Yeah. You have to, It's one day off, then a sprint madness today. Let's see, wow, sellers will still want to take this lower. A 60, 65 point sell off on this 5-minute candle in the NASDAQ, down to 22,065 now. ES also selling as well, 15 points, 16 points off the recent highs, 60.56 last trade. Gold not really moving, crude not really moving. Tilt got 71% short on the NASDAQ right now, average price, 22,068, so right here, right now. Brandon Cox says that was a nice setup.
If I was short, I will be exiting this trade at this area. If I was short.
So if you were flat, okay, fine, Mohammed. If you were flat, would you take a long here? I'll take.
I mean, yeah, if I'm flat, I would no. If I
short.
didn't exit my short, I will be taking profit down here and exit the trade.
VWAP,
So we
9
remember we're
points.
still in uptrend, looking for a pullback actually.
Right, the damn view. 60.52 last trade. Overnight VWAP and ES 60.43. Nasdaq still got some room to go, about 60 points to get to overnight VWAP, but sellers are coming in here. 22,040. We're seeing about a 90-point sell-off here in the Nasdaq last 6 minutes or so, and 77% short on the Nasdaq tilt right now. There we go. Look at this.
We didn't talk about that afternoon pullback low in the Nasdaq.
What price?
22,137 was that afternoon pullback low we got within 7 points of it and just crumbled off of it. The Nasdaq.
22,137. Yes, we did. We got close indeed. Let's see if the shorts want to keep pushing this thing lower. On this triple witching Friday.
Yeah,
okay, Mohammed, the reason I asked you, you said if you were short, you'd be getting out here for profits. So I was asking you if you were flat like you are right now, if you would take profits here, would you enter with a long at the same price if you're flat?
Looking at the 5 minutes, yeah. If the 5 minutes shows a strong green candle, that is a buy signal. However, when you look at my 10,000, my 1,000 tick chart, we see the sellers are taking control right now. So I will see if the sellers failed to hold that control, I will buy it.
Okay. 2045, 043.
So I have, yeah, my setup is not showing anything right now. It showed me a sell up there, but that sell, maybe I lean in it, exiting that one. But as you can see, it could take my stop easily at that point. So yeah, could be sorry exiting that trade. I could not be, but who knows that 5-minute candle will come like this,
Right, but Mohammed, I think
expecting that, but
you learned. You had a good read. You had a good read there. So you saw it. Yeah, you got out.
Execution.
Okay.
So this is execution. It's always about execution. I was too bit early,
Gold new highs.
Little bit early. Yeah, look at this. This 5-minute candle clone. We still have 2 minutes to wait for.
Good to remind ourselves too, the rally up yesterday with the cash markets closed was very low volume, right? It was about, I think, a fourth of the normal ES volume, Hogue. I think it was only like 200 and something thousand ES contracts that traded yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what makes me doubt the island bottom.
When we talk about geopolitical issues as well, don't forget today is Friday. Let's remember what happened last Friday. The market was rally. It was market moving up until afternoon, mid-afternoon. Then they sort of started. Why? Because they don't know what would happen in the weekend. Same thing today. We don't know what is going to happen in the weekend. And usually in the weekend, escalation increases. So I will be careful, staying long afternoon today.
Mm-hmm.
Good call, Mohammed. Absolutely. 60-50 last
in the
trade.
indices. Maybe in the gold it is opposite, in gold opposite, but in indices, be careful, holding the long position too late.
That's a very good insight. Very good insight indeed, Mohammed. We'll see some buying here in gold. Might see some selling in the afternoon, like Mo said, in the Nasdaq. We might see in the ES as well. We might see some buying coming in the gold as a safe haven purchase, if you will. It's buying it up right now. Tilt leveled off a little bit in the Nasdaq. Now 66% short. As we trade 22,050. Like the DJ. Yearly support level of 22,030. We're almost there. 15 points to go. Mohammed flat. Also count flat.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, they're. Yeah.
I see what you're seeing here, Jack.
I am hesitant to. This would be maybe the first level that I would think about putting out a buy, but given it was the low volume on the rally and it's witching, I kind of want to wait for more of a pullback before I start doing that. Got Mohammed looking for shorts right now.
Yeah.
It would have moved.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Roll down the windows in that car, sweetheart.
Until
misleading
What do we got?
Eurozone consumer confidence.
They put a red sticky on that thing. Let's take a look at. Yeah, that's interesting. That's like, is that their University of Michigan, essentially, Jack? Is consumer confidence? Is that Eurozone consumer confidence? Essentially, like the University of Michigan number. Yeah.
Spread is usually pretty decent.
Who doesn't have a sentiment? Who doesn't have
this
their own?
number?
I don't know. Why is the juice thinking so important?
It brings drama.
Yeah, hey, absolutely. We're all about that here. All about that here on Top Step TV. I do see some friends. We got some people making friends at the meetup on Wednesday. See it in the chat. Good meeting you. Nice to meet you. That was fun. Awesome stuff. And Boomer Brian, you are right. There is only one U of M, indeed. What's this? It's like a Baron taunting me. Baron's taunting me. It's like, get out of here, Baron. Catch your flight, Baron. 22,004, 038, 038 last trade. NASDAQ. Ooh, 984s. Overnight view app. Overnight view app. We're to the top of the hour here.
Nothing really doing in the Mag 7. We got Apple up 1.8%. Sort of the most notable.
Yep.
Quiet over there.
10-year yield, 4.42%. Even Waller couldn't take rates lower with that. Again, if you missed the headline, Fed Speaker Waller said, "Wouldn't be some. What's up, mate, daddy? I know 2020. I was there. I went to I watched them play yesterday, mate, daddy. Waller said rate cuts as early as July. That one came from. We saw a pop in the 10-year. The rate's still 4.4%. I'm going to go over and review up first. NASDAQ down about 100 points off the recent highs. Now 22,027. 3 points to go to the downside. For overnight VWAP. Again, we got a kind of a number in 3 minutes. We'll see. What's this?
Dre, you see that guy from Chicago now owns the Lakers and the Dodgers?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, he does. And it's a very nice house up in Lincoln Park neighborhood. Yeah. What a gig.
Yeah.
I want to own the Lakers. Seems like fun. Very, very, it's wild. Us family. Cashing out. What do we got here? Oh. I'm being told we might have a check-in from our traders. Aaron, maybe? Dakota, Jay, will they be checking in? New highs gold. New highs of cooking here. 33.90 last year. Just get to 3,400. Just get out of the way. I'm not at 33.56 an hour ago. And we are up 35 bucks. Oh, the gold on a ripper. Yeah, it is. Gold flying, bro. WTF. Yeah. Seeing a little bit of a sell-off in the equities. Gold goes up, equities go down. Something to keep an eye on. Also, you heard Mohammed talking about. Yeah, what's VIX doing?
VIX is rising a little bit, but it's still sub 20.
Okay.
At like 19 half right now, a little more. We are right at our big magnet. The SPX is trading 59.99.
Ooh.
Close enough to 6,000. Let's call it that. Now we're selling.
Look at that. Freaking view up. 60.49 last trade. 47 is now trade. Overnight view of 60.44. What's up, Mohammed? You read it right.
I want to sell this, but I got this support here. I don't have room for it. I mean, if I sell this, I know the buyers will jump somewhere there. And
let's get this.
Where should I put my
stuff?
I mean, that was the sell. Yeah. And now I'm trying not to FOMO the market. I was right. I pulled the trigger. I exit early. And the dangerous now is I'm trying to be in that trade. I don't want to force a trade. I'm trying to be away. That's a challenge.
Leading indicators coming out here.
Man, top of the hour. Have we gone? What was that? Eurozone consumer confidence number. Still not out. Leading exchange in line from Consumer Confidence Flash just yet. All good. 60.51 last trade.
Okay.
ES.
Leading indicators came out as expected, minus 0.1%.
Yeah. Correct, RP. Patient is a key now. Be patient.
Yes, it is. You read it right, Mohammed.
Hey.
You read it right. It's okay. 60.51. Take a look at the ladder. No big 1,000 lots or anything. Take a look at the NASDAQ ladder. A lot of people love the NASDAQ from the meetup. You know, oh, here we go. A little bit. We go 22,015 last trade in the NASDAQ. That's those 22,000s. Very thin on that ladder.
He said $81. You really think you exit too early? Of course, I did exit because my risk in that one was 700. So I should make at least 700. Otherwise, it is not successful trade.
You could cut it. If you cut it, you cut it. If you didn't,
I cut it. Yeah, I cut it. If I didn't, I'm sure that I will get stopped out somehow.
Yeah. Yes.
If I didn't cut it here, and I see the market goes up there and come back, I will cut it again. So I will.
Right.
It's meant to be cut. This deal. The reaction, I didn't see the reaction after 2 candles. So let's forget about it. Don't get back
Absolutely.
to something that. Yeah, let's move on.
Thank you, Mohammed. Yes. I like where your head's at, Mohammed. Full tilt future says dip buy of the year right there. Where? Right. What market?
Year?
Full tilt. What? Well, you could have bought 16,000 in the NASDAQ back in April. That was the dip of the year.
Yeah.
16,999 or whatever.
In the SPX or the ES.
Forgot we trade under 5,000. That's right.
Briefly.
Yeah. And that was the June contract. Or was it March Yeah, it was June contract too. Can't believe September is the front month right now. Where's this year gone?
Time to go, Andre.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
The longer we hang out in this area, the more I'd be tempted to maybe get long here.
I feel that. 3 months. 3 months. It'll be December. Will be the front month, and it's like, oh my gosh, how this happens? 60-50. We're just hanging out, like Jack's saying. Gold seeing a little bit of profit taking.
Maybe
$6.
Or maybe Jack, they want to accumulate some buyers here, so they will have stock of stops somewhere. Because I don't see if I buy here. Where's my stop? It's here. So buyers. So I mean, unless they make some highs and then they make a decent place for stops. So I will not be rushing to buy this market. Not either selling this market. I will be patient actually. I mean, until I see some low here or some high. There's nothing. The market just dropped from there. No pivot. I mean, it's not clear. For me, at least. I have to be patient.
It's good. What do we got
it
here?
It is two-sided direction, actually. It could be, you could be right, long or right, or short.
22,008 last trade. NASDAQ closing at 22,000. What do we have here? Someone asked a question. How many people did you all end up having at the meetup? Arthur Gill asked. A lot.
A lot.
A lot. It was pouring rain on a Wednesday, and it was packed, shoulder to shoulder. Had to keep your drink up and kind of wiggle your way through the room. There was a lot of people. A couple hundred, maybe? Very cool. Very cool to see. You guys are the absolute best. Really cool to see the turnout. Packed house. Yep. Really packed house indeed. That's how we do it at Top Step. We're not done either. We're already talking about when we're going to do it again. And all I can say is we are going to do it again. So very cool. Thanks to everyone. We posted 22,000. Maybe we'll do it when Mohammed's in town. When Mohammed's in Chicago.
Yeah.
We'll Mohammed, how's that going?
I'm planning that.
We're meeting up, Mohammed. We're meeting
interview with the embassy on not this Sunday, the next Sunday, and it was fully booked. Since 2 months. The only window that I have for interview was during the exams for my kids, so I cannot take my kids off of the exam. So we have to wait until next Sunday. Then the visa will come up in 10 days, I mean, I will plan something during that time. I cannot plan time without the visa.
Dre, did we eventually hit? You're on mute right now, Dre. Did we eventually hit that target bar tab the other night?
Well, we'll ask if we get that drop in from the fellas. We'll ask them.
Okay.
I think the piggy bank might be with them as well. So we'll see if we did indeed hit our target. But Mohammed, when you do this interview, will you let them know that you are a YouTube sensation, that you are a YouTube star? Does that move the needle when you try to apply for a visa? That
If they ask, in this kind of interviews, audit check in the bank, you never give information until you asked. If you
Of
ask what is
course.
your name, give him your first name only. So don't be smart telling things that you're supposed not to tell. So if they ask, I will not lie. That's it.
Tell them your first name. Tell them your first. I love you, Mohammed. Look at that. ES went right to overnight view. I have 60-44. Nice 25 points solid. Who took a short up there in the ES or the NASDAQ? NASDAQ right at 22,000. Baron telling me he's long 10 minis. Baron, you messing with me? You just trying to mess up the show right now? I don't know where Baron's at, but he's telling me he's long 10 minis. What price, Baron? Probably. We don't get tip of the week. I think we're trying to work on getting the fellas online here. So they might be coming in hot. They might be doing. Are they calling in? Are they doing Talkman style with the phone, the video? You never know here, but I
That's
do know.
exactly what Daniel said.
Yeah, I think our peeps in the back. I know they can handle anything. Anything like you saw last Wednesday. And the fellas in the office. That was a lot of fun. They're chopping it up. Oh, okay, there you go. Overnight view. I've just hit in NASDAQ 21,987, I should say. And right back up to 22,000 evens. Aaron, did you take that play? Hold it.
This grind lower is it's itching. It's asking me to go with this momentum, but this momentum is coming here. It didn't come up there.
Right. How was the volume on the sell-off, Jack?
Today? I mean,
It was light. Doesn't look like I'm not seeing any volume spikes. Just kind of methodical
The volume in
there.
a little higher in the first 15 minutes than the open on Wednesday. But yeah, as I said, this whole rally here off the Iran news, which by the way, where are we with that now, Andre? 2 weeks?
For Iran, what's going on here?
Like Trump's going to decide what to do with the next 2 weeks.
I saw that. Yeah,
it's like 13 days now. Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting timeline. Yes, I saw that headline as well. Seeing some more selling here. 60-43. Last trade in ES. Take a look at the NASDAQ. 21,097. Yeah, I saw 2 weeks, Jack, for a decision there. So more uncertainty. Yeah. Stand by, I guess. Oh, look at this.
I would assume that if you're going to quote something specific like 2 weeks, you're probably going to take the whole 2 weeks. That would be my thought.
Probably. That was about right. Oh, they are setting up. Look at this. Look at that. There they are. Stand by.
Tim's over
We're
there.
getting them piped in. Yeah, I see them. 71% short in the ES. BK says, what an easy short. It's awesome stuff, BK. Where'd you take profits? Easy short. I love it. Get out.
Yeah.
Some
It looks easy short.
I know. I know. It's always easier after the fact, but it's still a dip buying here in gold. 33.87 last trade. I don't know, at around 84s. Oh, chat's funny. The top
This
is
going to be
hour.
interesting.
Yeah, it is. I'm very interested to see how this goes. They are in the green room getting prepped. They're getting mic'd. They're getting their hair and makeup done. Spritz. They're getting their Fiji water filled. And we're making a drop in here. As Baron continues to check his phone as only he could do. Very
Oh.
good.
Some
So
arbitrage
yeah.
hand signals there.
Yeah, what was that, Baron? Not so nice.
I think he was
Okay.
saying buy one.
Yeah, is that what it was? Must
Yes.
use it. I thought I was getting a one finger salute there. 33.89 last trade. And gold, about a buck off the highs there. We'll review up.
Yeah, and after all this waiting, one candle goes to the high. This is the behavior of the market. You know, it's just moved without stopping. If they decide to go up, they just go up. No pullback, nothing. Cut this drop from this high. No pullback. No pullback.
All right, cool. Let me know when you guys are ready. You're ready. We'll see how this mic is. Got James just absolutely dialed in back there. Oh. Oops.
What happened there?
Literally kicked the cord. You know, it says, did someone kick the cord? Yeah, I literally just kicked the cord. Back though. 1,992. Let's trade. They're gonna sell through here. More juice to the downside here. 60.43. 60.43 in the ES. Grinding. Just pulling teeth if you want to take this lower. Maybe gold is gold. Saw gold go up and equities sold off here. Is there more? Is there more push downside here? It's Friday. Triple witching should make for an interesting reversal challenge. Of course, you know it's Friday, so we got reversal challenge later today, the last hour of the trading week. Oh, top step style. Myself, Dolby, Jack, and Dave duke it out. The reversal challenge. Reversal challenge, yes. Let's have a little fun here. Yeah. Jack, did you know you were on the
Got my
reversal
strategy.
challenge? I know
did
it
not
is.
know until right then. I'm looking up the schedule.
Absolutely. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Everyone's on their toes. Impromptu. Freeform jazz, as Jack likes to say.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit fine. Cam, if you're ready, bring them on in. Look at this rat pack. Where are they at? Look at these goons. Look, oh, hello. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Andre?
Oh, what's up, fellas? Oh, man, this is so cool. Trader House joining us live on Top Step TV right now. To the right, we got
Hey,
Dakota.
did you
Here we
take those
go.
10 mini longs?
What? No. Did you see how
take
we
10
went right
mini
back to
longs?
22,000s? We went right back to
Yeah.
22,000s. We got Baron in the house behind him. We got JD. We got Jay to the left of him as Baron takes a bigger swing of that white monster. All right, fellas, let's get right into it. How are you doing? How was the week? Tell us everything. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys feeling?
Well, I mean, it was a pretty great week. I was hungover pretty harshly yesterday. MP retweeted that shit. Half the day. Yeah, besides that, really solid. We got our ass beat at the casino last night too. So.
Well, did you guys go? Do tell.
Oh yeah. No. Bring it into JD. Let's see. We got to get JD on here.
Oh, this is so cool. Okay, what happened?
It was so brutal. We can't even laugh about it. I mean, it was absolutely criminal what happened to us at the casino last night. The entire
took it
industry,
personal, yeah.
Not the entire industry. That organization needs to be put under investigation immediately. I did not our results last night.
What were the games of choice? Table games, slots. What were we playing?
Well, we all busted out at blackjack. We started off playing some craps and shooting dice. That was going nowhere fast, so we migrated over to the blackjack table. And within probably 20 minutes, I had busted out already. I made a second trip to the ATM. I got a call from my wife asking me what the fuck I was doing.
I thought you were working.
It is work, honey.
Yeah, did not use the lockout button. At one point, Dakota went on tilt and started playing table max, and at that point it was.
Those were the original
it was just a slippery
stakes.
slope from there.
Table max is only $1,500.
Yeah. Wow. But between us, we dropped close to $5,000 in about 18 minutes.
Thank you.
No, we were there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Well,
It
I'm
was
glad I
alright.
left.
Like we never had a chance. I lost on 420s in a row. How do you lose 4 times getting dealt 20 in a row?
Brutal. All right, fellas, let's do a recap. We don't want to give away all the goods. Thoughts on the week, thoughts on Chicago, thoughts on the meetup. Let's start with the meetup. Jay, what were your thoughts on the meetup on Wednesday?
Meetup was absolutely amazing, man. So going into it, we really don't know what to expect, right? You have 200 to 300 people signed up to come and meet you, shake your hand, thank you whenever it was. But I think I have a lot more of appreciation for our community than I think they have for us. So if you were at the meetup, thanks for coming out. I think it exceeded any expectations that I could have had. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope, and I'm excited to do more. I think we will be doing some more. We don't give away everything, Dre, but bigger venue, right?
Bigger venue,
Bigger lights,
yeah, bigger
more
venue.
people.
We'll talk to the right people, make sure it's not pouring rain, and we'll have it on a weekend. And we'll have it on the weekend. All right, Baron. Okay. Out of you four, who had the best time? Point to the person. Everyone close their eyes really quick. Everyone close their eyes and point to the person that had the best time. 1, 2, 3. Who had the best time? Who had the best time? Yeah, Baron is the winner. Baron is the
At the time of his life, man. Yeah. No, I was violently hungover at a Cubs game, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing here? How did I end up here?" But no, it was good. I mean, I made everyone rip tequila shots. That was fun. Did you sleep last night? I slept like 4 hours. Oh, that's better than most of us. I think Jay, did you?
Barely slept, but I run on energy, run on life, so I'm awake and some coffee. I'm gonna crash when I get back to New York, but
oh my gosh,
we're here. We didn't come to Chicago to sleep.
There's a debate between do we sleep now or do we just stay awake? Where it's already 5 a.m. And
you guys trade this week, right? So we've been on the road, kind of out of our normal environment. I probably made 2 trades all week. Made about $1,000.
Yeah, I had a trade last night.
Okay.
But for the most part, I was just like, I mean, I used to trade off my phone all the fucking time in the office, but I don't really like doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, I'd much rather just, I don't know, like when I'm trading, I want to be like fully locked into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you're running around, it's tougher.
All right. What was it like with the cameras? Well, how long did it take you guys to get used to, or did you guys ever get fully used to it?
I was born for this, Dre.
It was
these guys.
It wasn't that bad. Maybe a couple hours.
They became part of the group eventually.
Yeah. It was weird being mic'd up all the time, though. I will say. Andre kept going like, "Can you do one of these?"
Yeah, 100%. I sure did. We'll talk outside. Yes, you guys are you guys ready to get home? Ready to sleep in your own bed? It's been a whirlwind week.
We still have a tie to break somehow.
What's the deal?
Yeah. We still have that tie to break.
Do we want to share this bed?
Yeah.
Maybe we let that one come out in the episode.
Yeah.
Maybe we let that one come out in the episode.
No, I'm definitely ready to get back to my bed, Andre.
100%.
I'm a sleepy young man.
I actually almost changed my flight. I almost changed my flight to stay another day. I can't get enough. I got the Chicago hat on as somebody who's from New York, but it's time to go home. It's time to go home.
Yeah. You guys are the absolute best. Yeah, it's triple witching today. Doesn't look like a whole lot of thing. Markets are moving. Who has the longest flight home out of you 3?
Mine's pretty short. Mine's like 2.5 hours.
Sounds like it was the police.
Yep, that sounds like Chicago. All right, guys. Any closing thoughts? We greatly appreciate you guys jumping in here. If you guys want to hang out, you're more than welcome. Let's take a look at these markets while you guys take a breather here. 60.48 last trade in the ES. 1 second, Baron. Man, Baron's just wind him up. He keeps going 22,000 even last trade.
Slam 10 minis long, bro. Come on.
10 minis long. Well, we are trading 22,000. Oh, look at this. We got the Trader House. All right, say what's up. Jack, Mohammed, Hogue. We got the Trader House. Look at all these peeps in the house. Hogue, say what's up to the peeps, man.
What's up, guys? It was so nice to meet you in person some really good conversations. Just a wonderful opportunity to get to know you guys, and looking forward to a lot more. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was crazy seeing everyone in person.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I was definitely looking forward to meeting Hogue the most. I will say that.
Do they surprise
Oh.
you at all in person?
I'm honored.
He's the exact same as he is on TV.
Yeah, that was the one thing, was that like everybody on here is exactly the same in person too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Told you.
Someone in the trade right now? What do we got on the screen? Who's trading
That's
right now?
definitely Mo.
Mohammed.
Yeah.
Guys, this is so cool, man. We got Riyadh, Saudi Arabia talking to Shmuel. All right, Mohammed. Yeah, Mohammed. Wait, what are you seeing in the market right now? Mohammed doesn't have time for these games right now. Mohammed's locked in on these trade. You guys missed.
I also don't have time.
Actually, I envy all of you guys. This meetup, I will pay for it. I will pay to be part of it. I'm really wishing that you have a great time. Waiting for the stories that you have to see it in video, and good luck.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank
I got
everybody.
my flight leaves earlier than these two, so I got to get going.
All right, guys.
Beforehand.
Well, all right, any final comments? JD in the back, dude. JD, take over for the time. JD lives in Chicago, but had a sleepover with the fellas all week. JD, you're the absolute man. Thanks for doing it. Dakota, Baron, Jay, you got to catch a flight. Final words, man, before you guys get out of here. Thanks for jumping in. These guys are on camera. This is Tuesday. Baron and I fumbled the handshake many times all week, but final words. Jay, final words before.
That is 100% on you, Andre.
Told you.
Final words for me. Whoever is in Trader House for season 2, you got some shoes to fill.
Oh, Baron, would you do something? Would you do something like this again?
I would. It was fun. MP stole my nicotine.
Yeah, he did. He just showed up to the Cubs game and like the dip took off.
I put him on.
You just put it right in his mouth.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey,
Look at these guys. You guys ran out of words, man. Good, Dakota. How are you feeling, man? Thoughts? Would you do something like this again?
Yeah, Jay and I thought about canceling our flights and staying here. It's Friday night. I mean, yeah, I think it wasn't only good for us and the camaraderie, but good to show what the potential is that we're doing here. We keep saying this is the beginning. We met all the traders here. Most of them don't even chat in the YouTube chat. They're busy
Noticed that.
and focusing on what they're doing, and that just opened my eyes. That's awesome. Meeting those traders and showed the potential. Showed the potential and the importance of that in person that's been missing for a very long time. I mean, basically since COVID, right? Like
Absolutely.
that in-person camaraderie, the trading pit, seeing that at the Chicago Board of Trade.
Yeah, that was cool.
Was absolutely amazing. And what we could do here at Top Step is going to be second to none.
Yeah. JD, so close yet so far. You're about 3 miles from where you live. You've been 3 miles away from your house the entire time. JD, are you ready to go home and see the fam and sleep in your own bed?
I'm gonna crash real hard when I get home for sure. But
Much
this has been a
deserved.
good week out these guys. It's gonna take a lot to outplay us this group in the next season. But man, couldn't ask for a better group of guys out for the week. So
You guys are the absolute best. You guys are absolute best. Thank you guys so much for jumping in here. We're starting to see a little sell-off in the NASDAQ. So we'll let you guys get out of here. From the bottom of the hearts, we're going to be putting out all this content, footage, clips, all that stuff. You guys are the best. Hopefully we see you next week. Thanks for doing this again. And one more, you guys just say this is Top Step TV. Let's go. Just hit me one time with it.
it was a countdown.
Let's go.
This is Top Step TV.
That was
Let's
awful.
go.
That
Let's
was
go.
awful. Wow.
Come on,
Wow, they're done. Enough cameras. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, we got some selling here in the NASDAQ. Thank you so much for doing that, guys. We got some sell-off later, guys. Love you. Great meeting you guys in person. That was so fun. All right, got some selling here in the NASDAQ. 21,930. We're down about 200 points when we hit those highs of 130s. About an hour ago. See some selling here in the
I got beating in this sell-off. I was long in this 5-minute candle. When the buyers they come, we make this low. I bought this one 3 and I got stopped out at this low. I stopped out at 42, and discontinue. So I'm minus 1,660.
Woo!
Got some news or something?
Yeah, what just hit here? New colors down some lows. 21,000. Now 21,899 last trade. 60-30 last trade in the ES. We're down about 40 points off those highs. Nasdaq is selling off. What the hell? Do we got anything, Hogue? I'm not seeing anything on the wire just yet, but sellers are not playing well
No,
right now.
not seeing anything. I mean, we just got up into a pretty good supply zone up there. That afternoon pullback low in the Nasdaq was golden. We didn't even get to it in the S&Ps. We got the IB high from yesterday, which was 60.72 and a quarter, and we just ran out of buyers up there, man.
Got
See if we can go
long
close the
one.
gap and.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Right. What price there, Jack?
I'm long one more time. More time.
We got
price
60-30.
So 60-30.
Yeah, we got 33, 32.50.
30
Long at 32.50. I'm looking for this trend line to hold. We have the upper trend line, and this is the lower trend line. Let's see if this holding. It looks like the momentum still keep going lower.
I'm looking for the low.
Long 3 more.
Long 3 at 32. Stop at 27.
Huh. Oh. 21,900 last trade. Got about 230 point sell off in the Nasdaq last hour or so. ES topped out at 60.71. We're now trading 40 points lower at 60.30 half. Just overbought, perhaps. Tilt to 50-50. Gold didn't really budge. Gold flattened out. Last trade 33.83 there, about $7. But the sellers did come in. Coming into the bottom hour in about 4 minutes. Jack, upside?
50,
what do you think here for
about the
upside?
tilt. Well, I kind of
deep.
like the level. I mean, returning to maybe 60-50 for the end of the day. We'll see. I'll probably trail it if we can get a little bit of a bounce here. Settlement 60.34 quarter, just about back there. Okay, this is looking kind of good.
I like it.
Yeah,
60.35 last trade.
We're
You
testing
like it?
Wednesday's lows and the top of the gap between Wednesday and Thursday's regular trading hour session. See if we can leave that island bottom.
What do you mean by island bottom? You said it earlier on the open. What does that mean, island bottom exactly? It's a chart pattern. You're seeing it on the chart, correct?
Yeah. So you want to see on my chart in the S&Ps, this was Wednesday's regular trading hour range. We gapped lower, ranged on Thursday, and then gapped higher. If I put this on regular trading hours, it looks a little cleaner on this. So you see the range from Thursday. Overnight, the market moved lower. We ranged with a gap below Thursday's range, and then we gapped higher again today. That leaves yesterday's range as an island. There's no regular trading hour connection. So there's a regular trading hour gap lower to yesterday and a gap higher to today. We saw this in gold. We had an island top in gold, a 2-day island top, and that really just kind of put in the top when we started falling off to the downside. So yeah, this is more of a candlestick pattern. They call it, I don't like the word, an abandoned baby.
I've never heard that one. Is that what they used to call it? Is that what they used to call it? I've never heard that one.
Yeah.
Oh, the pits. I didn't know that. Go ahead, Mo.
I'll take one contract at 41. So that's 1.5 risk to reward.
Mo, you got 3 Jack. House account is long. 60-30.
Yeah, we're long
60,
one.
47.
We went to break even. Take this off now.
60-37 last trade. Overnight view at 60-44. Again, we saw all the way bought up to 22,130. Seller stepped in. We're down about 200 points from that. Where do they want to go from here? Where do they want to go from here? The volume wasn't anything special. 50-50 on the tilt.
I'm just like a no news sell-off as far as I can tell.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
I've
wasn't,
been looking. I'm not seeing anything.
Neither. No numbers. Again, president is going to receive a national security. They even say when he gets national security meetings now. 10 a.m. Top of the hour. Interesting. All right, bottom of the hour just struck 60.35 last trade. ES 21,925 last trade on the Nasdaq. Hoop says might be a triple witching move as well. Yes, triple witching.
Yeah.
A lot going on. A lot cross currents going on right now.
Sitting here repeating to his friends and
Almost got to 10 points in our favor, but now it's selling back a little bit. We're not going to take a loss on this.
Yeah, well, it was a good fill. 60-30s was a good fill. Would you?
Yeah, I got a little lower than that.
Okay, would you get back in? Or if we got back down there? Or
I'd see
just
how it
the one.
reacted. I mean, like,
okay.
I would have preferred if it just kept on going, obviously.
Yeah, that'd be very nice. Then we look like pros. That's how we look like pros around here. Mohammed, you still got.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to lean this trade. Lean in this trade. I mean, it's a good support area. It's series is strong support area. These highs with this uptrend trend line. So I would keep this stop at 27.25. We should see at least 43, 40s. That was the idea of the trade.
Nominal options expirations, apparently. 4 trillion. Trill dog. Trace commas. So that's quattro commas.
Hey, Mo, can I ask you, where did you base the left side of that lower trend line that you're basing this trade on?
Actually, I projected from the highs. I projected these highs.
That's a measured move then.
These highs. Yeah, so these highs comes and we can see the excess of that trend line. This is overshoot. So I project that low parallel to that to this one, where we should match with this same low. So that is a retest again here. So if this one is broken, I would believe that we might see the lows up to the 6,000, 5,990.
I do. I love them, but some things I want to remain between you.
Thank you.
And now we
question, Hogue. Good question. All right, how's it got long from 60? 30, Mo long from 60, 32 half. Both are in the money round. See some buying in the Nasdaq. Nasdaq bottomed out around the beneath triple eight. About 50, 60 points higher. 21,940. Who got long down there with Mo and the house? Entry there. Managing the risk.
Tilt. Maybe tilt.
That's about 57% long ES. 67% long NQ.
Okay.
Trader Dog. What does lennying a trade mean? It means overmanagement. You get a trade on, it goes your way. You want to preserve as much of the profit as you can, or so you keep moving your stop up. And if you're anything like me, I'm always moving my stop a little bit too close. I get taken out of good trades. So it's anything that you do to optimize a trade that it was not part of the original plan. Some people would say moving a stop to break even would be lennying a trade.
Similar to what happened to me at the heights. I was short here, and after a while, I lean in it. I exited that trade. This is leaning trade. I should wait until my stop.
Yeah, moving your stop further away would definitely be lennying, of course. But you get a trade on and it's going your way, and you just trying to alleviate that pain of having it become a loss. So you start optimizing the trade, moving your stop, that kind of stuff. Anything that's not part of the original plan when you started. Now, there's probably a pretty thin line between lennying a trade and seeing something in the market that is opposite your position and recognizing that and then acting on it. So anything you do that's out of fear when you're in a trade would be, I would call it Lennying. And the idea comes from the book of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. There's a character named Lenny, and he likes little furry animals. I mean,
Fear
he
or
really
or
likes
greed.
little furry animals. And he picks them up and he plays with them and puts them in his pocket and rubs them and plays with them and plays with them until he kills them. And that's the idea of Lennying a trade is overmanagement. You love the trade. You want to nurture it and love it, and then you end up killing it.
Well played. You get your
And
literature here
Jack,
on Topstep TV.
I did not call you a Lenny.
No, I mean, I was kind of bottom picking a little bit with this too, so there'll be other opportunities to buy if need be, but we're sitting pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Andre's taking a quick breather. It was good seeing all those boys in the house. Oh, you'll be very proud. I left last night before the casino. And left before you guys went to Ale House on the night before. Went home and watched Jeopardy like a good boy.
Jack, you and I were good boys.
We were. I am in zero trouble at the house. And that's all I can ask for after a week like this.
The market is asking me to lean in the trade. I mean, look at this. They just touch my entry and run, and it's looks like asking me to put the stop at point of entry. They want me to do that.
But do you want to? Are you seeing
No,
information
I will
that
stick to it.
would benefit moving that stop to that level?
Actually, we are still in bearish momentum. I mean, the buyers are not showing themselves truly. I mean, this is still sellers have control. But again, I'm buying at support that is not broken.
Right.
I'm buying at trend line that is not broken. So why I exit here, and the same condition that I entered the trade because of are still
There you
valid.
go. There you go.
So just keep it until if it's lost, it's lost. So what we can do? Nothing.
So there isn't enough contrary information that you're seeing to invalidate the trade before it hits the stop.
Exactly. And the good part that even if I want to sell this, I need a pullback. So all things are working into my direction. So let's give it a wait. I will kill some risk here because this area could be an interested area for sellers to jump in again. So let me take some profit there, and then I will trail my stop.
Yes. Typically, Mo, you trail your stop after your first exit, which is usually 1-to-1 reward over risk, correct?
No,
Typically.
this is 1.5. This is 1.5.
1.5 to 1.
Yeah, this is 1.5.
So it's not based on
counter trend.
It's
Always
not based on that.
If you counter trend, yeah, that's my rule. If it is a counter trend, you never accept 1-to-1 because counter trend most likely that they will lose. So you need to take more than 1-to-1. If it is within the trend, it's more likely to win. So it's okay to take 1-to-1.
I see. Getting to your pretty close to your first exit there.
But
let's go. Get out.
Yeah, this is 90%. Come on, I take one, only one.
10% play. Nice.
Yeah. So we're out. We took that for 10 points in the ES. And now I can reload if we get back down there.
Nice trade, Jack.
Flat, yeah, 497. Make sure all my orders are canceled there. Mo, best of luck to you in your future endeavors in the ES. That was sick, though. I like that having people together in the office, Mo. It's going to be great having you around. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too. I'm so excited to that.
We were talking about a possible home and away, too, where maybe me and Hogue come out to Saudi Arabia sometime.
Really?
Yeah. I said it as kind of a joke,
That
but
will
then
be
Danielle's like, "Well, ask for it." So we'll
why
see if
not?
I can get permission.
Yeah, you just tell me only 2 days before, and I will make things all right for you. I will take a vacation for you. I will take a vacation from work.
Okay, we're laying the groundwork, Danielle. If you're listening.
School. Then we get there, and it's like I don't even exist. You know, people look at me. You're
So what are your
We're
ultimate?
state.
So explain this trade a little bit. You were long 3 ES. You've taken off 1. What's your next take profit?
Yeah, so uh, the reason for entering this trade is because we are hitting support. Okay, and this support is working so far. So far, what happened? Did you just sold it? Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this
I'm
looks
out.
like
I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I
Seems
took
pretty jittery.
third of the profit. Yeah, they didn't give me time to explain it, so.
Woo! We got something cooking here. Could also be, remember, moves like this. It is triple witching today. The former quad witching. There are a lot. Somebody puts it in the chat that sounds about right. About $4 trillion in notional value in derivatives expiring today. And so you'll see stuff like this. We tested right down to that 25 level. No news. Kind of interested in taking along again. I kind of got lucky.
Yeah, still valid. The long still valid. They took stop. We are not one of them, so good.
All right, we're back in. But now we got a little news, something.
Yeah, I will
I'm
wait.
looking. I don't see anything. Sure looked like it.
Feeling like it.
Were you
Like the
long?
25 level
26?
in the absence. 1 second. We are long 2 from 28.75. Uh-oh, something's happening.
Yeah, something is happening, definitely.
We don't get a bounce here. I'm just going to trail this.
Now we're into the
The
gap.
stop should be at
We're selling
17.
off.
They're looking to 17, Jack.
17? Move to 17?
No, they are looking to 17, so your exit is just fine. I mean, unless
on, buyers.
you can afford to get it below 17.
I could. I just don't like that I don't know what the news is yet.
Yeah, I don't see anything yet.
U.S. prepares actions targeting allies' chip plants in China. Could that be it? Looks like it across the juice.
Well, hey there, Miss Money Pussy. Want to jump on the jetpack?
There is one here. U.S. Treasury Department is targeting entities procuring machinery for Iran.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's hard to recognize what's positive news, what's negative.
Yeah, right.
Sure is.
They can take it both ways.
Squeeze up, squeeze down. Am I a wooden buyer? We will find out shortly here on Top Step TV. Could have been a lot of stops.
Yeah, so far,
Let love
sellers
win.
having control.
You have all the skills in the world. You have no.
Let love win, says North Korea threatened as well.
Oh, they've entered the chat? Come on. You should be out shooting an 18 somewhere on a golf course.
On 18 holes. I see we still have Jack. House account is flat. Nice cover. What price did we cover? Because I see we
covered 60-40, then we got back in, but we're getting shaken down a little bit here. We're long 2 ES from 60-28, 3/4.
28
Some kind of
3/4.
bounce.
coming into the top of the hour here. All right, new selling coming in here in the Nasdaq 21,874. Mohammed, the selling came a little early. You said you're looking for the selling into the second half of the trading session, and it looks like the sellers are preempting that as we. Oh.
Yep. But we still have time. I mean, let's see if this trend line is broken. As you can see, Hoke, look at this. They just closed this 5 minute inside the trend line.
Yeah.
Almost inside.
Yep. Yeah. Right on it. Right.
So,
and we're right at the top of the gap.
Hello, Peter.
We flipped one of the ES is out.
So let's see.
So we're long one from 60.26.
Okay, cool. 60.26, 60.26. Let's trade 60.26 right now. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq 21,866. Last trade there. 400 lot on the bid in the ES right now. 60.26 quarter. Last trade there. We get headlines, Hogue. Is that what some of this is?
Yes.
Well, that's what we're looking for. There are a couple of things that may have come out. Something about China, something about Korea also threatening, and the Treasury Department targeting entities procuring machinery for Iran. So,
new lows, Nasdaq 21,849. 849. We are looking at about a 300-point sell-off.
I will buy this at 2050. It's a support area with the stop at 14. 14. It's just at this below this block order.
Supplies,
so we'll buy
demand
at
zone there.
60-20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a demand zone.
I like that. We're flat up 191. So we were able to manage our way out of that. We flipped one contract for 3 points, took a loss a little bit on the other.
Mm-hmm. Shot.
It makes the house count about dead even.
Take it. Oh, you saw Mohammed looking at 60-20 half, 60-20 half in the ES. Are you seeing a demand zone there as well? We're about 5 points above that right now.
Yeah, just like an overnight from last night, a little demand zone. We broke above it, coming back to it. There may still be buyers there.
60-25.
So here's that demand zone.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. So it's still late. We're 500. Yeah, I see that.
We can't hold that. We're gonna close the gap. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. What would that price be for the downside to close that gap, Hogue?
The gap close would be down to 59.99. Nice big fat 6,000 round number.
Oh, 59. Shoot, yeah, 59.99 indeed.
Yeah.
Gap close. We got about 23 points to go to get there. Last trade 60-23. Feeling a little heavy here in the ES. Take this on the bounce in the Nasdaq. About 10 points off the lows in the Nasdaq that we just printed.
Yeah, the
Mohammed, they're
gap
saying
close in the Nasdaq.
Don't come crying to me. Mohammed, don't come crying to me going against the trend. They're saying that in the chat. Don't come crying.
Yeah, but the trend is up today.
Yeah. Zoom out.
Still up. And we are at a pullback, nice area. So look for a buy to buy this, not to sell this.
Okay.
I'm just sharing.
Sounds good, Gabe.
The momentum is against that trend, which is sometimes good. Sometimes you need that momentum. If you keep watching the market going higher, you want that pullback. So you got it. This is the pullback now.
Yes.
How deep is the pullback going to be?
Pullback.
This is an interesting area for long.
Yeah, it
I don't
is.
want to just blindly. What do the kids say? Sling it, YOLO it.
Oh, there's a lot of
Flop it on, flop out
on
the minis, lob it, send it.
Slap some size, full port.
This is 50% of this whole move. This is 50%.
Halfback.
It is 60-25 last trade. Gold not doing much. Crude catching a bit of a bid here. $73.65. Shoot, still got a $2 range in the session in gold. High of, I'm sorry, crude oil. $74.29. Last trade, $73.67, but we're seeing a little bit of some buying coming in on the crude. 50-50 on the tilt for now. Gold, crude, NASDAQ, and ES. This interesting area, Jack says. 60-24. Mohammed looking to see if we get down to 60-20 half. 60-20 half, about 3 points to go there. Coming to the top of the hour in about 10 minutes. Again, okay,
Down
so just a heads up.
$2.
New
Now they're
lows,
down.
NASDAQ. New lows,
There you
NASDAQ,
go.
21,008. I'm in. Got 20 halves, Mo.
Stop at 12. Stop at 12 and a quarter.
12 quarter. Why 12 quarters, Mohammed? I'll let you stay locked in on this trade because we're just seeing a little bit of selling here.
Yeah, this is the recent low before we make this high. This is the recent low. I don't want to see this low is broken. If this is broken, this will confirm that we are shifting the direction. The trend now is not up anymore. This is the last low that made the recent high. So if this one is broken, so either we are in a downtrend or at least we will be in this range. Either way, I want to be out.
You got good location in that demand zone. My concern is this gap is going to suck us lower.
The problem is the momentum. We have this.
Where's the end of the gap,
momentum?
In the S&Ps, the low of the gap, 59.90. Wait a second. 59.99.
Yep, that's 6,000 levels. Could be interesting.
6,000. Yep. Big fat round number. The NASDAQ, that gap close would be down to 21,786 in the orders.
That's the thing. Before, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. The momentum is against me, actually.
That's going to squish our island bottom. Not a good sign.
Yeah.
Longer term.
Well, I want to see us close this gap first before I long it.
Whole question. Why do gaps like to get filled? What is it with it? Gap fill. When we get closer and closer, what is we got to pop here in the 10-year just popped a little bit on the price. Gap fill. Why do we see that happen so much? What is it about the prices? What is it about the markets that is it a visual target? Is there unfinished business there? Why gap fills and why is something that we should take note of?
Pretty much everything you just mentioned, Andre. It's visual targets and there's unfinished business possibly in that area. Now, people look at gaps in different ways. I look at session gaps, like the low of the session gap from Wednesday to the high of the session from Thursday, left in extended trading hour and a regular trading hour gap. The longer time frame did not participate from that level to that level. Again, those levels 60.26 down to 59.99. If there's more business to be done there, then quite often the market will come back into that gap. And there's information that you can glean from those gap fills too. I mean, if it comes and fills the gap and finds buyers there, then the buyers are still present in that area in the regular trading hour session. If it comes into the gap and rejects the gap without filling it, that's also can be valuable information. It wasn't able to fill the gap. The buyers came in prior to being able to fill the gap. But a lot of gaps get filled. And again, there's different ways to look at gaps. Some people look at like the settlement gap. All right, well, it's not a gap close until we get the settlement. Well, yesterday wasn't a settlement day. We're still looking at Wednesday's settlement price. That's the only settlement price that we have. 60.34 and a quarter. So we're not going to be looking at any settlement gaps from yesterday because it wasn't a settlement day. So we just got to see if we can fill this gap if we reaccept value or range from yesterday, because we all know there was a very low volume day yesterday. I mean, if you look on the daily chart, look at the volume. I mean, there was a holiday, it was a half a day. There was nobody really participating in, especially in longer time frames. So we're just going to see if we can't fill this gap. If we start to base, we could see this thing turn around and never not fill this gap, leaving the island bottom, or God, I hate the name, the abandoned baby down here.
Yeah, well, we're going here. Nasdaq's about to hit the Nasdaq's about to go for that gap fill, about 14 points to go. Again, that gap fill
We're-
downside 21,786, and the orders we just printed just beneath 21,800, 21,799. New load put in there. ES looks like it's got some more juice to the downside here. 60-16. Jack, are we flat? Waiting for.
We're flat at the moment. Yes.
Okay, great.
Waiting for it.
Well,
Waiting to get long until we fill this gap, and if it goes back, so be it.
We got the 50 session moving average here at 60.15. We're right up against it now. We'll see if maybe that can hold. If that can't hold, of course, it's going to increase the probabilities of a gap close.
Okay,
That's a 50-day moving average?
Yes. On the 30-minute chart.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah, the 50 is simple.
Good stuff there, guys. 60-15, 50-day moving average. So we're trading 60-16. Hogs, so if we can't hold this, look up below. Then we go target those. These 500 lots keep popping on this ladder in the ES. Then maybe look up below. Go take a test of those 59.99s. The 500 lot was filled on the offer. 500 times 60-17. Mohammed, did you get tagged out there? 12s?
No.
No.
No, I'm still
in.
in. My stop
You
at
got
12
3 on,
and
right,
a
Mo?
quarter. Yeah, I got 3.
Or 500 lot.
A little bit of help from that 50 session moving average at 60.15. Another 500 lot at 60.20 and a quarter.
Nice call there, Hogue. Nice call there. Mohammed sighing. Mohammed duking it out with the ES right now. Going toe to toe with the ES. See if we could push higher here. Come on, Mohammed. We got this. What's your upside target, Mohammed? You went from 20.5. Pretty much trading that right now. What's your upside target?
I'm targeting at 35. I'm targeted to this support area, which now is a resistant. So I'm looking for 35. If my thesis, my buying at support works, we should visit 35. And that will be 1.5 of my risk.
Okay.
1 to 1.5.
I was telling people the other night
Giving,
that, Andre, we can read the gray comments. Like, I think people sometimes just throw comments in there that they know there's no way it could be shown, but
yeah,
you see me giggling, that's usually because guys are wilding
we
out.
can see him. We can see him for better or worse. Not everyone else can see him, but we can. So,
it made me nervous.
Y'all need to find Jesus.
Yeah, come on. Nice. 60-21 last trade in the ES. Those 500 coming up, popping in again. It is. We got roll. We got triple witching. We'll see how that plays out this afternoon, or the second half of the session. It's not only afternoon here in the States where Mohammed is. It's nighttime. What's up, Zona? Where have you been? So where were you on Wednesday, Zona? Looking for you.
You don't have planes in
21,008
Zona?
Guess up that PJ. 60-21 last trade. 10-year catching a bid. What's going on with the 10-year? 10-year 4.44, 4.41%.
Yeah, yields have spiked a little bit since early this morning, but kind of in the happy area. Here, let me share this real quick.
Okay.
Here's our old yields. Here's an hour chart. Not much
How do
doing.
you feel now,
I have a
Mo?
nice range here.
Mobile's 15th.
I feel that I cannot believe those buyers, you know.
Wooden buyers?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe they're wooden buyers. So they are showing this strong green candle just to bring in more buyers. So there is more stops below. But again, why I'm trying to leaning my trade. I bought it, not a perfect entry, but still my stop at a decent place. Shouldn't move it. If I see 1-to-1 in this trade, then I might consider, lowering the risk of this trade. I mean, buyers are trying. We expect from buyers to try to hold this. They are trying. If they failed, we're out.
Mm-hmm.
Then we know they're wood.
Then we do know they're wood. We got A couple minutes coming into the top of the hour here. Last trade 21,008 to 1. Last trade in the ES 6018. See if it is indeed wooden buyers. 6015 is that 50 day that Hogan Jack were talking about. Seems tough. I don't want to. I don't want to jinx it. Oh, yeah, it is the top of the hour. It is the top of the hour. Okay, yeah, it is, and it's also time to bring the tip of the week. Man, we're just finally getting around this. Here's the tip of the week: practice discipline trade entries, wait for confirmation signals, avoid impulse trades, follow checklist criteria. All right, let's take that off the screen. Time entries with precision because we are moving to the downside cam. Good job there. Yeah, 20 new low is Nasdaq. 21,785. Gap filled, ho. Gap filled. Filled in the Nasdaq. Can we get to ES? We got 12 points to go to the downside to fill that gap. 59.99. Good stuff there, John Hoagland.
I'm still alive.
Live.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
25.
Dig deep. You gotta dig.
They got me. They got me.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Hope.
They.
It's always they. I love that. Sorry, new low is 21,778. Gap filled in the. All right, gap filled in the Nasdaq. ES, not so much. Would a trade idea possibly be, hey, Nasdaq did the heavy lifting to the downside, sell the ES, looking for that same gap fill to the downside, just like the Nasdaq did? Could that be a play at all?
Yeah, I mean, you could use that correlation. I prefer to look at the market I'm actually trading, and we just gave up that 50 session moving average. The Nasdaq has already closed the gap. I think the good probability the S&P is going to close the gap as well. Question is, where do you get in, and how do you manage the risk?
That is the question. One go without the other. One go without the other. 1,787. All right, Mo.
If the Nasdaq starts basing here, then then S&P might start to base.
Nasdaq can't fall. Yeah. 10-year still pushing higher here. Starting to see some buyers. See if gold wants to go higher as well. Yeah, some safe haven buying in the.
Gold did what it does. Big move and then sit. Did that rally earlier, and now it's just sitting.
Now London close, 30 minutes, 28 minutes. London close.
Yeah. I mean, this is typical Friday sell-off, similar to last week, except it happens earlier this time. And I think we are looking very bearish, actually, for today. The buyers are just leave the building. They left the building.
They're not even wood, are they?
Yeah.
We got these 59.99.
They even try to take the control. I mean, since the sellers took the control, they keep confirming that.
Yaz in the chat asked, does Stop Step pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for this nonsense? Yaz wants to know. Yaz, more. Great question. 21,799 last trade in the Nasdaq. Again, did get the gap fill in. Look at 10-year still pushing higher. See if we get the 10-year going and ES to the downside. ES to the downside here. 60.13 last trade. Again, gap fill the downside. 59.99. Nothing on the tilt here.
MP, if you're in the chat, can you identify yourself? I may have something for you later.
Michael. Oh, Michael did make a surprise appearance. Yep.
Like Candyman.
In here.
Gotta summon him.
Yep. All right, guys. It feels like this ES wants to go get those. Go to 6,000, Hogue. It just feels like it.
Well, we did have an overnight gap, and Pawn just pointed that out in the chat. Got to get down to.
I just want to see the stop.
They're gonna do this. They're gonna do this. Yeah, here we go. New low 60.10. 60.10. We're going for 6,000s. Can we get there now? Now the ES is making lows and Nasdaq. So this is fascinating to watch. I know it feels like maybe markets aren't really stuff going on right now. Oh, line in the sand, 60 15s. Got the pop and got the gap fill in the Nasdaq. Let's see if we get the gap fill in the ES. About 14 points to go.
Unless you don't want to. I mean,
500 lot upside in the ES.
I'm going to see if we see any basing here at this level in the Nasdaq. A gap close.
786.
Yeah, I mean there's an overnight gap close as well. Juan was pointing that out. Let's see what it looks like here in the S&Ps. So there's that overnight gap.
They're gonna hit this thing.
Gotta get down to what? S&P's 59.75 to kind of close that overnight gap.
Huh.
But we're a long ways from that. We're a lot closer to it in the Nasdaq if you want to take a look.
Yeah, let's do it.
So here's that overnight gap in the Nasdaq. You gotta get down to, let's say 21,844 to close that overnight gap.
Interesting.
Now we're seeing buyers coming in. The Nasdaq closed the gap. That was what they were looking for, and now we're seeing it heading the other direction. I was looking for some basing around here. I'd like to see a 3-bar reversal or something, and maybe start looking for longs down here.
Oh,
yeah, I don't mind it.
Okay, all right. 3-bar reversal. What price? All right, we see a little selling here in crude. Markets have woken up. Yeah, markets are seeing some selling here in crude oil. Last trade $73.37. This 5-minute candle crude is down about 40 cents.
Not buying it yet. Mo says the buyers are wooden so far.
I see.
Or even
I'm
mud.
looking for a sell actually. I'm waiting for a strong red candle here, so I can keep selling this. But until now, there is no signal, so maybe the buyers are coming. So if we see a sell signal in the 2000 tick chart here, that will make my stop at 620. Maybe breaking out 620 is a signal to go long.
Your voice went up when you said that.
We are coming off this downtrend line now. They're touching it. So I will go only one, waiting for this to close.
What is this?
You don't have to do this.
Around
we
here
got
is
some.
roughly. If anyone else has a better source on it, we're kind of around the max pain level in the SPX.
Yeah, I figured when I saw the rigs that must have worked.
I'm seeing it like 59.70.
Yeah, I'm taking this
right
short
now.
with a tight stop. Only one.
Sydney, I'm really sorry.
My stop at 2050 now.
Call me on a lot of my issues.
Okay.
Looking for continuation to the downside.
For the record,
15.
Where are you short?
Right. Yeah.
16. Almost 17, actually.
Right?
Yes. 60, 17.
59.70. So the max pain level, which I'll talk about from time to time, is sort of an interesting tidbit. It's the price at which basically screws over the most people in the options market.
I love you too.
So from a market maker's perspective, you would love us to close today right around here.
I love you, bro. Love you, muchacho.
60, 17. Something in the wire here. Something called the Fed report. This is a new one. The Fed report. Liquidity across markets has improved since, but conditions remain responsive to news about trade policy. There was a slow start to 2025 tied to tariff-related adjustments. I think we know that. We have liquidity materially deteriorated in equity, corporate bond, and municipal muni bonds. Yeah, I don't know if this one just came out of nowhere. We're seeing the Fed report.
What is it? The Fed report?
Look at the financial juice. Just the Fed report.
What a lame name.
How about the Teal book the other day? Did you know a Teal book existed, Jack?
I didn't. Was that a joke by Powell? Like, people laughed when he said it.
It's real. It's real. It's like some secretive. It's like the secret beige book. I had to look it up. Teal book.
Where he keeps all his girlfriends' phone numbers.
Formerly known as the Green Book. Why'd they change it? Yes,
Ah.
it's a real thing. Real thing. London.
They changed
London
it
closed.
after they won an Oscar. People were upset.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Indeed. Hey, we got 3,400 people chilling with us on a Friday. We got a lot coming in. Click like, follow, subscribe. Mohammed's in. Mohammed is short from 6017, I do believe. Mohammed, are you looking for?
Two.
What are you looking for
I'm
downside?
short two.
Short two.
I'm looking for 0850, 08, 6000, 0850. And to be honest, I'm looking to that 5,983. Looking for this market to drop to 93. But we have this support level at 6,000, 6,008. If this get broken, I believe that we are looking for 5,983. I got stopped out, by the way.
Damn.
Yeah, my stop at 20. This market is not moving in my way, so better to lock it out for today. Yeah, I'm not getting this execution right. Get the read right, but the execution is not right.
So, what do you do now, Mo? You take a break?
Yeah, I will take a break. I will take a break for, let's say, 1 hour now.
Okay.
And then we'll think from there.
Are you going to leave, Mohammed? Will you
Maybe.
stay with us and hang out? You cannot leave, Mohammed. We
No,
need
I'm not
you here.
leaving. No, I'm
Okay,
not
good.
leaving.
Mohammed. Very good. Good. Do not go anywhere. I don't know, man. One
See
time
you.
you jumped off. One time you jumped off the screen. You had to change the shirt. You came back, you changed your shirt up, and you're a new man when you
I
came
think
back.
I need to share the shirt.
Take that T. 6022 last trade. 500 line just jumped in there on the bid in the ES. And Hogue, is this the 3-bar reversal you were looking at, or you were perhaps seeing could come in, or is the 3-bar reversal indeed happening right now?
I don't see it as a real good 3-bar reversal, but we tested we closed the gap in the Nasdaq. Okay, we went halfway through the gap in the S&Ps. So now we're starting to see some buying coming in. Let me see here.
Also, the president is currently in a national security meeting right now.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll see if some headlines come out from there. Got this 10-year still pushing higher here. Headlines been driving these markets a lot lately. Haven't really seen any headlines really coming in, but Jack, what kind of news do you have over there? See if this market wants to go from here.
We've been busy boys at night. I have a few things. I just want to show this. I met so many lovely people from the YouTube chat, and I think about this New Yorker article someone shared every day. Son, if you can't say something nice, say something clever but devastating.
Did you get a lot of that on Wednesday?
No, everyone was super nice. I was telling them, I kind of thought that we were going to get a random sample of the people commenting, and I was a little on edge that, might meet some people who have something to say. But honestly, everyone was lovely. Everyone was super nice. So
how that works.
Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
Then second, Andre, I'm having a dilemma here. We received, Michael last week asked for a certain person for me to reach out to them, and they did get back to me.
Whoa.
Do we still play it without Michael here? We could always play it again sometime when he is with us as well.
Oh, no.
What do you think, Andre?
Suspense is killing me.
Okay.
I'd love to. Let's do it.
It's Friday, and we have a very special message we got from a guest that we're actually hiring at Top Step, I think. So if we have that set up.
Wow.
Good morning, Top Step. It's your boy, Ross Perot. Now you may be thinking, Ross, didn't you pass away in 2019? Well, if I really died in 2019, wouldn't my biggest fan, MP, have known that the other day? Of course he would. That's why Top Step has hired me to help trim the fat. And believe me, there's more fat on this organization than a mobility scooter at the Iowa State Fair. First off, Andre, you're not going to Tao anymore. Until we bring firework manufacturing back to America, you're not even going to think about purchasing one of those sparkler bottles of Grey Goose, which, by the way, is imported from France. You used to be able to support a family of 4 making sparklers. And when you lost a finger trying to impress your nephews on the 4th of July, at least you could be proud that the ordinance was made in America. But I digress. Next, MP, I want an itemized list of every dollar you spend on these flight lessons. Don't get me wrong, I very much understand the allure of taking to the sky. But I can also think of at least 100 cheaper ways to kill yourself during a midlife crisis. I am happy to provide a list. Anyway, I have to leave now to take a deeper dive into the books.
This won't be the last time you hear from the very much alive Ross Perot at Top Step.
Wow.
Asked and delivered.
Wow, Ross. We're very much alive. My goodness. That was absolutely fantastic. Wow.
I mean, MP likes Ross Perot, so he would have known if he was dead. So I think Wikipedia is off on that one.
Oh,
Good to
man.
have Ross aboard.
Thank you, Ross, for jumping in. Didn't know he had our phone number and left us a voicemail. That was, I guess no sparklers at Tau. Bummer. That's well
Super
done,
bummer.
Ross.
We're doing
Yeah,
the next
well
meetup
done.
at Tau, by the way.
That was incredible. Oh, how'd you get his voice? Ah, whatever. We'll talk about that later. Good stuff. 21,850. Again, the Nasdaq filled the gap to the bottom. Filled the gap. Yes, did not. I was wrong on that. Hogue, good job. Said trade. Look at the market you're trading. Like, hey, Nasdaq filled the gap. ES has about 15 points to go. Did not get there.
Got about halfway.
Yeah. So good job there. It's trading buddies right there. That's what trading buddies are all about. Bouncing trade ideas. Hogue, you see this? Well, not so fast, Andre. Good stuff there. We need that quote on Top Step merch shirt, Jack. I agree. That was fantastic, Ross.
Which
Thank
one?
you. Which one? Well, there's a list of ways to die. That one got me.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one a lot.
These flight
So good.
lessons, just separately, because me and Perot are different people.
Oh, yeah, you almost slipped there.
I'm worried about these. I'm worried about these flight lessons. Got MP flying around in the mountains.
That airport is quite tricky as well. Yeah, hey, if you can learn there, do it anywhere.
He's slowly turning into John Denver.
Uh-oh. That's not good. The 60.26 last trade in ES bottom out of 60. 60.27's now trade. Damn.
Worked out well for him.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give him a call. He's around.
He's got our number as well. John Denver. You realize everyone has
don't believe everything you hear.
I got 70% long NASDAQ, 70% long ES on the tilt. Going into Euro close in about 13 minutes. Dan Emmons says this market is more and more ridiculous every day. What happened, Dan? Why is it so ridiculous today? Moving.
Well, today with the OPEX was kind of a calendar. You could circle the calendar and say there's going to be some black magic effery going on today.
So what happened today? Let me review what I did today. So
Let's do
learn
it.
from that. Yeah. So today I started this looking for a short. It's a decent area. I was looking for a short up here, and when I see this high is broken, I decided that I would like to exit this trade. So I exit my correct trade at the time, linening it. And then I waited to buy this. And my mistake was I was looking at the 5-minute, not to the 2000. Was looking to the 5-minute, touched the 50 EMA. I bought this, I lost. That's fine. That was the first losing trade, which is fine. Then I bought another green candle in here, and I lost it as well. So I lost, I missed a short trade that I was in. I took 2 losing trade, and that's what caused my loss. And then when I start looking to the 2000, now I sell that one. It lost one more time. So when I decided to short this market, the market decided to go up. So it happens. It happens. And this is the mistake that most traders do when you are looking to 2 different time frame. You cannot execute on both of them. You have to execute on one of them only. Don't go and pick up the time frame that suit your feeling. You just execute into one time frame. Don't do what similar to what I did. So that was a mistake that I would learn from it.
I love the review. I love the review. All right, we bottomed out 21,776. Cap fill And pushing higher here, up about 100 points in the NASDAQ since we bottomed out there in the last 15 minutes, 21,873. Take a look at the ES, 60.31 last trade there. We got coming into the Euro close in about 11 minutes or so. Gabe, I missed you this week. Come on in. We got P&Ls and payouts. What's up, Gabe?
What's up, Dre?
Whoa.
What's
Hot,
whoa,
hot,
Jack? Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
How bad?
Hear your air conditioner.
Can you
Better
really?
now.
Okay.
I did.
All right, I got you. Well, missed you guys. Can't wait to be up in Chicago in the winter to enjoy all of your wonderful presents. But for now, I've got some stats for you guys. We have a couple of big days now. Due to the holiday yesterday, and the fact that we were off air, I'm actually doing the P&Ls and payouts from Wednesday. So the previous trading day, the full trading day that closed. And so let me start off with some top 5 payouts. We got Cortez W locked in $72,000 straight to the bank. Alex D took home 60,000. John M took home 25K. Joshua M took home $17,500, and Reginald D took home $9,000. So congrats to y'all. Obviously, some great payouts, making it real, continuing to pay yourself, and we'll see you back again soon. Here are your top 5 top 5 live funded P&Ls from Wednesday. We got KJ Futures up there from Pennsylvania, locked in $13,573, trading the Nasdaq. Wazarek from Poland took a $9,988 day trading the Nasdaq. Reginald D took $6,900 out of Florida, trading gold. And then we also have Deshaun. Deshaun traded the Nasdaq and locked in $5,600, and Braden took home $2,400 trading gold. But those are your live funded P&Ls from Wednesday, and I'm going to toss it back to you, Jack.
Thank you very much, Gabe. Braden wins the "You must be from the United States." That's an American name right there.
Yes, it is.
Not many Bradens in Saudi Arabia, I imagine, right, Muhammad?
Muhammad, have you met a Braden before?
Oh, you're on mute.
Muhammad, have you met a Braden before? No.
What? Come again? What is Braden?
Braden. It's a name.
Braden.
Yeah, Braden. It's just very.
One of our traders.
Name. Yeah, one of our traders.
Unfortunately, I don't know him.
All good, Muhammad. We're just teasing a little bit. Time continues to grind higher here. Gold turning over a little bit. And 60.28 coming in London close in 8 minutes. 8 minutes. We got morning recap coming up after this. Hogue.
Yeah, I just
come to you with that as well. After, oh boy, we got Dr. Fib is back. Hell yeah, Dolby, myself, and Dr. Fib saw Dolby time last night. And we got Lunchbox trading Hoop, Vince, and Gabe. More Gabe coming in. A lot of Gabe. Everyone wants more Gabe. We got another rising star, Johan, I think. Johan, Gabe, and Dolby. And duking it out in the reversal challenge. We got Gabe. More Gabe, man. More Gabe, more better. Jack, Dolby, and myself. There will be no At the Buzzer this evening, or this afternoon, or after the close, I should say. Coach Jake and Coach Paul take it off. Saw Coach Paul at the meetup as well. More Gabe this
It was
afternoon.
good to see Coach Paul.
It was good. He's a sharp dresser, too, if I say so myself, man. He's a
lovely hat.
Yes, he does. He's got a good look. 21,805. Hogue. Did you take selfies on Wednesday? Were you taking selfies? Your lovely daughter was there.
I was in a few selfies.
That's
Took
what
one
I
or
meant.
two.
Were you in some selfies?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What's that like?
I guess it's all right. You know, I didn't really think too much about it. Just yeah, sure, let's go. It's kind of strange, you know, people actually wanting to take a selfie with a stranger. But you know,
awesome.
one thing we
You're
have
not a
to
stranger.
remember is they know us. We don't know them. You know.
I know some of them.
Yeah, they were really cool. Where is yeah, lost for words. Nice answer there, Hogue. Man, what happened there? You petered out, man. What happened? You got some words. It's weird. No, it's very, very cool. It's something to obviously get used to. I don't know if you ever used it, but yes, absolutely. Whose lovely daughter was there, and I was teasing her. What do you think about your dad being a YouTube star? And she's like, "This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous." Hey, it's the truth. Very, very cool. Where are those two kids from Miami? Where are those two kids from Miami? Are you guys here? Cuban friends from Miami. You guys were the absolutely. You guys were the best. I hope they're in here. They're looking to have some fun on the town on Wednesday. Take a look at these prices. 60.28 last trade. And the ES 21,000. Anything? London close. This is really going. Jack, anything jump out from you? Everyone was nice. Yes, right. I guess in the back of my mind we're like, we don't know who's gonna attend something like this. Oh, some,
Yeah.
back in my, but at the Sony, absolutely Sony. Nice seeing you there. Everyone's just truly, truly, just like genuinely good people. Jack.
Yeah. Sony, Ryan, VWAP George, and co.
Yeah, Rocky. Yeah. Everyone very, very kind. Looking, talking trades, community, very cool. I got last lot. When are we doing it again? Miami. Miami would be fun. Who's enjoying his beer? George. Everyone was very, very nice. It was very cool. Only Top Step. Top Step. Community's the best. We got Mohammed's. We got the Hogues. We got Cam back there. Cam will be joining the next one. Maybe we'll do that. Gabe will definitely be at the next one. Seattle, you guys want to do it? Okay, maybe we'll do Seattle, but we got to do we have good concentration of our traders. West Coast meetup. We're talking about it, but we'll definitely do it again. Look at crude oil here. It's kind of still rolling over a little bit. $73.24. Coming to London close in 3 minutes. Florida, Jay. I think Florida might be the next one. Wink, wink. Still got a lot of planning to go. Hey, we got a breaking story here. Look at these LFAs. We have a funded trader list. Obviously, it's over 2 days because of the holiday yesterday, but we have a funded trader. Jason F is up $51,000 live funded right now. Real executions, real profits. We'll keep an eye on that. Up $51,000. We got another trader, Aaron S, up over almost $20,000 in a live funded account. But we have a trader up $51,000.
And I think I'm crossing my fingers that he's done for the day because I see the 8 a.m. and the 10 a.m. updates haven't changed. $1,328.
Yeah. Awesome. Great stuff. How'd you do it? Jump on in. Tell us your secrets. Tenure continue to grind higher. What are the yields doing?
I just sent a selfie to content.
One that you took or the one that you were in?
One that I'm in.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, Doom. Where's Doom? Where's Doom at? Doom's a trip. Doom was there, all right. Doom was there before when Doom was feeling it.
He was the first one there.
I believe it. He was looking good, having the time of his life. He was working the room, and he is nowhere to be found today. Doom, I hope you made it back to Florida. I mean, yeah, Brian, as Doom was on the move, and Doom meant business. All right, London closed 2 minutes.
We got to talk, by the way, about didn't realize that I'm on the reversal challenge this afternoon. We got to talk about the sizing for this because it's madness to have us try and sling 8 lots of NQ through like the last 10 minutes of option expiration. Yeah. Like the quarter.
Hell yeah, baby.
Well, I'll do whatever I'm told, but he max out at 4 or something.
Are we already changing the rules? We haven't got man. Jack is already changing the rules for reversal challenge. I know what you're saying. Last time we all busted out, so maybe you're onto something there. 21,866 last trade. Nasdaq 60.28 last trade in the ES. We bottomed out 60.10. Mohammed still on your break. Did you use the lockout button or you just?
No, I used the lockout button. Yeah.
How much time is left on that? How much time we got left?
No, this is 1 hour break. I mean, it's not. Yeah, but how much time we have? 41 minutes still. But I'm using this combine just Actually, I should lock it out for the day because I'm already 2,800. This is my maximum loss for the day. So it is already locked out for the day. Just want to find something. Till now, I see the buyers are having control in the 2000 tick chart. Yeah, I got stopped out here, but look at this market, it went even stronger. It was a breakout up for the buyers. It was a nice signal, correct signal. And they'll see whether the buyers will hold it back around 25, between 22 and 25. If this holding up and show strong green candle, we could see these 40s again.
40s, okay, 60 26. Euro has closed. Let us close. Got 25 minutes left here in fast markets. Got Hogan in the house. Mohammed, Jack. Sound like fellas from the Trader House. I do believe they're en route to the airport. Thank you for tuning. I'm for even why. You guys, where are they at? Aaron, Dakota, J,
Here,
JD.
Hog, I got your picture.
Oh, wow. Cam, come on.
Here's one of the
Throw that up
selfies.
for you.
Yeah, this is this buy signal.
Very nice.
My
I'm
daughter and her
taking this
boyfriend.
in combine.
Well, there you go.
Only one.
Hold on.
Only
wait,
one.
Hold on. Wait, Mo's got no time for this. Mo doesn't have time for selfies. Mo's back in the market.
No,
You're
go
locked
ahead, go
out,
ahead, go
Mohammed.
ahead.
Mohammed, you're locked out. Hold on. Look, this is a beautiful picture. Hogue, you're crazy showing that. Do you want to show it again, Hogue?
Why?
Okay, go ahead. Show it and put it up. Look at this. It's family. Look at that. Who are we looking at there, Hogue?
My daughter Sarah and her boyfriend Kevin. They don't live far from there, so they came to the meetup. And
Let's talk about Kevin. You like Kevin?
yeah,
Is he
yeah,
intimidated by
he's a trader. Trades a lot of options and stocks. He's a little busy lately. He hasn't been doing that much, but he's the one that tipped me off on that Archer Aviation stock.
Does he call you? What does he call you? Does he call you Mr. Hoagland? What does he call you?
Dad.
I think Mr. Hoagland.
Does he call you
Papa
Mr.
John.
Hoagland? Papa John.
No.
Yeah.
He calls me
Good
Mr.
looking
Hoagland, I
boys.
think, most of the time.
Not gonna
I don't know
lie.
what he calls me behind my back.
He better be calling you Mister. Better start with the Mister. I must say so. When I went up to the way Hogue, look at that. That smile right there. That's how he looks at his daughter. It is genuine. It is a very, very proud father. The way he just, yeah, you can just see it. He's it's real shit right there. Yeah, he better be calling you Mister. Oh, you shit. That was very, very cool. Dad is a YouTube star. All right, let's see if we can go up to these 60 40s. Mohammed's looking at about 9 points. We're seeing some movement, slow, yeah, but we are moving. 10 years grinding higher here. We saw that big rally in gold earlier today. A bit of a tipping point here, Jack. How are we looking compared to options right now? That line the same. We held the 60 10s in futures.
About 10 points above where I have like the max pain in the SPX. The 60-50 level is still key. That could be a target. Between 60-50 and 60-60 would be like the 6,000 SPX. Those will play an increasing role, especially in the power hour today. Give a little preview.
Ooh,
We didn't get quite down. We were looking for a buy. We didn't ever actually close the gap Hogue was discussing in the ES. So we never got to see those stops get triggered, but it's okay. I'm feeling good. It's Friday. I'm on cloud 9, Andre.
Are you really? It's good to see. Yeah, good vibes.
Yeah.
Absolute good vibes. Mohammed, you're coming in here. You didn't have any time for the selfies. What was that? What was the trade idea? You wanted to get in on this Friday. What were you talking about, Mo?
Yeah, of course. This one was, as I said, the buyers are having control in the 2000 tick chart.
Okay.
And I was see if they are holding between this 25 and 22. They really hold with a strong green candle in here. So that give a preemptive entry to break that high and to move again to the previous highs up to the 40s. I mean, the 1-to-1 in this trade is 36. 1.5 is around 37.50.
What level are you long and how many, Mo?
I'm long at 30, 60, 30. Only one. Only one.
My leading indicator, I've seen fewer chat posts saying short all day at this point. Let me know if that's still your read, guys. It's cool. I'm wrong all the time.
No. What?
Not all the time.
Not all the time. Some of the time. Some of the time. I was waiting for hashtags. All right. Well, we got coming up on time here. 20 minutes left in fast markets. How about this one, Andrew? The Twitter announcement. I'm totally gotta do the Twitter announcement right now. So let's get that up there. Give us a follow on the Twitter, on the X Twitter. Why do we call it Twitter? On the X. There we go. How many followers do we have right now? It keeps continuing to grow. Please follow us at, we have the pin to the top of the chat on the X at Top Step TV. Hell, while we're at it, hit those, send us some cool stuff. Hashtag Power Hour, hashtag Fast Markets at Top Step TV on the X. Please go give us a follow over there. We'll get that link pinned to the chat for a few minutes. We got levels up there. But, all right, cool. Oh, X. Twitter. Rename that Twitter.
Yeah, they were nice enough to rename it X like 1 or 2 weeks before we launched Top Step X, which was fun at the time.
Thanks. Thanks, Elon. Let's see, where is that? We'll get that level up. Or we'll get that link up. We are. You guys, chat's funny. What's up? What's up, Mo?
Yeah, we are approaching that 36.5. So I'll trail my stop to point of entry now.
There we go.
Nice job. Nice job.
Back on the train.
Look at that. Mufasa says, this is some good price action. Hey, let's go. I think I would agree. This is moving. On the top of the hour. Nothing from the president. Go ahead, Jack.
There are pros and cons to patience. It's maybe if I was looking for more size at the level, I could have got in a little bit ahead of 6,000 there, but
yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. 6,010. Remember that number, 6,010, Jack.
Why? What's why? Why? What's that?
It was keep repeating itself since 2 weeks now. Every day you will find 6,010 is getting touched somehow. Just draw a horizontal line in 2010 on the hourly chart and see that every day they got to touch it once.
It's like 22,000s in NASDAQ. Always goes back. All roads, George. All roads.
In fact, that's what we're doing right now, heading up towards the VWAP.
Yes, we are. 638. Just 2 points to go. 21,907. About 37 points to go to get overnight VWAP in NASDAQ. Take a look at some of the other markets. 33.84 last trade. Gold. Crude, last trade, $73.35 in crude. 71% long ES right now, last trade of 60.36.
Google down 2.3%. That's like the most notable thing happening on the mega caps right now. Apple up nearly 1%.
17 minutes. Mohammed, you still in? Mohammed, I thought you were locked out. Did you open up another? How'd you get paid?
I'll put it up. I'm taking my profit at 36. I'm out now. I took profits in this one. We are in a resistant area here, and they only have one contract, so cannot trail it anymore. Either I exit or I just put it at stop. So I got 1.5 to 1 in this trade, so that's enough.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. 1,009 30 points. 30 points to get to overnight view app. And there we go. Overnight view app etched as it says. We'll get that link pinned to the top of the chat for following us on X. 1,915.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
Short all day crowd still there. Good.
Are they?
Hold to your convictions.
So short all day, 60-30. Hey, we're going. This is gonna be a treasure map. Treasure map, Michael style. Still 71%.
What's 71%? Long?
71% long ES. Yes, I'm watching this thing. Come on. Mohammed, you took your profits. I love it.
Yeah, we got to the 40s. I was looking to the 40s. I got out at 37.
All good. Love it. What's the P&L, Mohammed? Do we have a P&L to update?
The XFA is minus 2,800, so that's my maximum daily loss, and this combine is 285.
Ooh, still got some hot streaks. Hot streaks and big board. It's been a minute. Haven't checked that out. We got that still coming up here. President Waller. That Waller headline came out of nowhere. Wasn't even on the docket. But hey.
Yeah, nobody asking, just coming throwing haymakers.
What do you call me? He says, hey, give me the mic. I got to get a load of this. Rate cuts July? Well, sure. Come on, watch this grind. Never get full to gap in downside ES. Did in the NASDAQ.
As a reminder, the Fed meets roughly every 6 weeks. One of the rare things in nature that is every 6 weeks. So it won't be until what? Like the when is the July meeting again?
30th.
30th. July 30th.
Remember last July? Rate cut. Never got it. And market did not like that. Summer doldrums. Started feeling like summer doldrums a little bit. Last summer was wild. But hey. It's a lot. I mean,
Well, now with
geopoliticals, yeah, go ahead.
Chumming the waters with that one, I think we'll have a much more interesting rate decision next month. There's some disagreement.
Absolutely, Jack. Wednesday, Powell was pretty steadfast, saying no, we're not ready for that. Waller voted unanimously though for pause. Interesting. See how that plays out. More speakers coming next week. Listen to the message. Also in that in the Powell presser, they say we're going to communicate. We're going to be very more clear with our communication moving forward. So maybe there's a little bit of strategy there. Maybe it was calculated to some extent. We'll see. But keep this in the back of your mind next week. Waller possibly floating the idea of a rate cut in July. Possibly. Give the data dependent things like that. Brian W. Tinfoil hat. I like this. Waller trying to get the nomination to take Powell job. Okay.
A little intrigue in the castle.
I like that.
Well, he's kind of right. I mean, if we don't see any more hot data, yeah, I'm fine with him cutting.
I guess, yeah, just screw it. Why not? Just cut it. Just cut. Who cares?
Yeah.
At this point, nothing matters. 21,917. Yeah, absolutely. 91. Yeah, 6039. About 29-point grind higher. Mohammed, do you miss the NASDAQ? Be honest with me. Do you miss the NASDAQ?
No, not a minute.
Not at all. No thoughts?
No. I hate to. Now I hate to look at the chart. When I see the chart, I said, "What I was doing all those days on that, fake moves all day long.
Very big idea, my friend.
I mean, yeah, I get a loss in ES, but I can't tell you if I was trading NQ, I will be at minus 3,000 long time ago, even before now.
So don't miss it. Not tempted. Do you even have the Nasdaq chart up, Mohammed?
Yeah, I know it's not fitting my strategy, or let's say my execution. You can give you a good read, you can see where it's going, but the margin error in the stops could go up to 50%. So if you stop at 1250, the trade should be valid. Maybe the market will go below, even 12 more points. So that's not working for me. That drives me to re-enter a trade again and again and again until I find out that no, I should be looking to the other direction. I should change my bias. Once I change my bias, now it's too late. So in ES, I don't see that. I see the move. That's the move.
Looking for its picture, all right? We're obligated to do this. Now, this house, he says, is specifically for social services and student housing.
60-40 in the crosshairs. That's where we took off a trade, what seems like hours ago.
Yeah.
You didn't focus on all the wrong sort of people.
And again, I mean, trader doesn't like to change his bias many times, very often. That is not comfortable. If you are long and then you are short and then you are long and you are short, now you start to be tilted in the market. I find myself getting tilted in NQ more often than being tilted in ES.
Oh yeah,
that's me.
All right, in the chat, do you agree? For those that have traded NQ and the ES, do you tilted? Is it easier to get tilted in the Nasdaq compared to the ES? I think people are going to feel that sentiment as well. Yeah, Agree Media says, "Yup." It's yup. Of course, Dan Evans says, "Of course." I hear you, Mohammed. They're feeling it. So awesome stuff. Interesting. That's true. All right, Gabe, come on in, man. We got some hot. Hold on, Mohammed. Watch this. Watch the love in the chat while we bring in Gabe here for some hot streaks and big board. I think. What's up, Gabe?
Is that feedback there, Jack? Did you hear it that time?
Oh, no, you are crystal clear.
Okay, good. All right. I added a little bit more noise reduction and turned off my fan, so hoping that's better. But we've got some funded trader hot streaks for you guys in the big board. I'm going to start out with the hot streaks. So let me hit the little graphic here. Now, all these traders added another day. They've been on the list for the last 3 trading days that we've featured these hot streaks. So Danielle T tallied his 50th day for a total profit of $10,748 in this XFA. Michael S tallied his 43rd day, $14,714. Chowdhury added a 43rd day as well for a total profit of $20,089. Katiana tallied the 40th day in this XFA for $15,391 total. And Jason B hit the 38th day for a total profit of $19,320 smackaroos. So those are your funded trader hot streaks. We don't have Eddie today for a countdown for the big board, so Cameron, you want to just throw me up there with the big board? All right, here we go. So a couple notable changes. Some of the biggest movers. There's really one name that stands out to me on this list. Obviously, the top 8 really hasn't changed. You got KJ Futures, of course. Spy Gig, Dakota. Everybody's still intact in the top 8. Wazarek tallied a slot up, so now he's in 9th place. George T cracked the top 10 as well. But the biggest mover on this list was actually Kresha T. Kresha moved 16 spots up to number 23 from 39th place this week. So congrats to Kresha for cracking the top 25. Now the balance over 106,000. So overall, great job. Everybody's continuing to jab away and keep themselves on this list. And of course, a couple names popping up here and there that are making some big changes, moving up the ranks. But that is your big board. So get your cameras ready, take your screenshots. Obviously, you'll find it on Twitter as well if you wanted to check it out again later. but that is your big board. What's up, Dre?
Gabe, are you ready for the reversal challenge?
Dude,
I'm
I am
nervous.
so ready. I am gonna kick y'all's asses.
Wow, shots fired.
I
Shots
am,
fired.
dude. I'm so geeked. Like this is my first reversal challenge, and it's with it's the 4-man weave. We got Andre, Dolby, Jack, myself. It's gonna be a blast, man. Jack, I know is gonna be spicy as he always is.
Oh man,
It's gonna be a good time.
All right, Gabe. We got more Gabe coming for you in the afternoon here in the States. Thanks for coming in, Gabe. We got a poll up here. What is more tilted equity product for ES for traders, ES or NQ, or the Russell for Jack?
Oh, the Russell.
Oh, the Russell. Just put the dial in there.
Keep on going, little buddy.
Keep trying. The little engine that could. More minutes here.
Starting early.
We got Baker Hughes coming up in about an hour or so. Headlines. Mohammed. Okay, question. You saw the selling coming in. We're talking about the selling that could happen this afternoon here in the obviously in
starting
the
early.
last few hours of the New York
Going.
session. We saw the sell-off already come in. Would you still be hesitant to stay long? Would you be hesitant to be long in the last couple hours?
Yeah, actually now the technical is providing more thesis to no more reason for that thesis. Now we have a strong sell-off. We might see some buyers trying to get to a level technically for a sell-off for the remaining of the day. So even now technical, do you hear any positive news around the world now?
No.
Anything positive to come into the weekend?
I was saying
So
the same shit on
investors are-
Monday, man. But they bought it up, man. I was saying the same shit on Monday, but they bought it up. There was no positive news, but we rallied. I was like, I'm with you. It's
Yeah, because they know that they can come back tomorrow. So the maximum risk on this is nothing. But now they have to risk 48 hours now.
Correct.
They cannot leave their money in the market 48 hours with uncertainty. This is how I read investors, at least.
I hear you. I hear you. Frustrating though. No positive news. And yes, saw the buyers come in, and that's when trading's tough. Like this doesn't make sense. And like Michael likes to say, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's true. It's absolutely true.
Absolutely.
See, might get some more selling here in the
I
ES
don't think
63.
anything can happen. It's everything can happen. Everything that's trend, range, breakout, everything can happen within 5 minutes.
All right, let's see if they want to keep this thing going here. 60-31. The moves have been pretty clean. Initial sell-off, but let's see if we're going to take this lower. 60-31 last trade. ES, 20 points to go for lows there. NASDAQ, 21,893. Yeah, we had Ross Perot call in on this fast market. I had no idea that Ross was still kicking. And we'll play that again, maybe later today. And, of course, the next week as well. 500 lot on the bid. 60-31. 60-31. It's filled. So, Jack, we will no longer... June is officially in the rear. Well, not yet. Now it is September.
Yeah, not really. You got 10 more days, bro.
No, June contract. I'm sorry, June contract.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's done. We're
Okay,
on to September.
so triple witching, right? We talked about the three options of futures, expiration. It's what expect madness, point of pain in the last couple hours. Or MOC. How about just for MOC?
It could be anything.
Yeah.
But when I'm trading like the end of the day on an OPEX, I'm looking for what the sticky levels might be from level to level. Selling off pretty decently here.
Yeah, we are. Look at that. Sellers are coming in. 21,878. We were trading above 900. We were trading, 912. 21,912. We are about a 40-point sell-off here in the NASDAQ in this 5
Here we
minute
go.
ES.
Wooden buyers.
Wooden
Wooden buyers again.
Yeah. Oh. Just 60.29. Where do they want to take this? All right, NASDAQ down about 50 points now as we're trading 21,867. Got about 90 points to get to the lows. Will the ES go test those lows again? Right off overnight view up in NASDAQ. Pushing low here again. Low 60, 60, 10. 60, 10. That's Mo's number, right? 60, 10, Mohammed? You're talking about in the ES?
Yeah, 6 to 10. 6 to 10.
Watching crude.
So if you
Crude's
find
seeing some buyers as
if you
well.
find yourself at a good position away from that 60-10, so example, if you are short somewhere above 60-10, look for 60-10 as a take profit. If you find yourself below 60-10 at a good position with a long, look for 60-10 as a target.
Yeah, 60-10. We have 15 points. Crude catching a bit of a bid here. Last trade, $73.59. But ES got some decent selling. ES, NASDAQ right now. Take a look at the tilt. 50-50 across the board. Gold, crude swell, 64% long. But NASDAQ, ES, 50-50 on the tilt. More selling coming in here. Interesting. 21,854. About 50, 60 points in the NASDAQ. How's the volume looking on the sell-off? Jack, it's pretty light today. At least on what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I mean, the volume will be. I'll tell you what, though, it's gonna change. The expiration. Like,
Yeah.
Let me see if I can show something real quick.
Cool.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, Mohammed. Still locked out? No, Mohammed's always taking trades. Mohammed. Let's see you got next. But 48 hours. Yes, 40 hours. Oh, shoot, we're coming up on time, Jack. I'll talk to you later. Shoot, we got to keep this train, train on the schedule. Mohammed, thank you so much for joining us. I'm watching this sell-off go on. Jack, you'll tell us about the volume, the riveting conversation we're having about volume.
I will.
As well.
I found it. Now they're taking us off there.